CRIS GHERMAN. Let me put my hair up. I can see myself, man. I can see myself. And the sound seems to be okay. And I'm live. I'm gonna get, officially in the next 2 minutes. So I'm still trying to figure out some stuff here. Excuse me. I'm still trying to figure out my camera. Let's see how this one, control room. How do I see my other screen? Screen share, cameraman, chat. Ooh, we got the chat. How is everyone on the chat? Let's see. Screen share. Let me see. Cameraman. No. Okay, I'm gonna screen. What application window? Once. Oh, nice. I can go to application windows. This is phenomenal. Because look what we got here. We have all this stuff here now. That's pretty cool. Cool. Let's go back to this. So that's the thing for today. Now let me go to screen share. Thank you. That's my screen share. I think everybody saw my face enough. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. My face was on TV. And then I'm trying to see my Google. 1 second, people. 1 second. 1 second. Live streaming. How do I see my stream? I see myself. Cool. Perfect. How is everyone? How is everyone? What up, brother? Can put the camera windows on the top of everything, like a mini small window. I don't know how to do that, man. I don't really know how to do that. So I'm trying to. I want to kind of put my mini face somehow. If somebody can help me, it'll be amazing. Let me see if I can. So let me see if I can. Can I see myself? No, because I'm trying to kind of okay, let me see if I can broadcast setting, general video for my broadcast. Screens. Okay, so that's my screen here. But then I don't have the other screen. If I don't have the other screen, hi. If I don't have the other screen, how this one works. Before we start, I want to get this one. I've been actually people can see my beautiful face. Screen to application windows. Let me see. No. I don't know how to do that. Unfortunately, your entire screen. Oh, hold on a second. Application window. Share. And then I think. Okay, forget about it. I don't know how to do it. Oh, hold on a second. Application window. There you go. Screen to share. So I'm going to share the screen. Sorry about all this misconfusion. It'll be really nice actually if I can, it's kind of nice to just don't look at the screen and to look my face when I do ugly faces. But I don't know how to do that one. Let me see if I do the. Oh yeah, probably I can do it from here. Hold on a second. Yeah. Yes. So probably I can do it from here. Probably I can do it from here. Control room. What's this, man? Hi, from broadcast mute. I know everyone wants to. I'll get to it. I'll get to the today's session is. How do I do this, man? How do I do this? I need. Man, anybody can. So make this one smaller. Does it show infinite windows? See that a lot. I don't know. See, like I have this one here. So right now, let me see if I can actually. It'll be nice to. Okay, let's see. Let's see. I'm gonna get to it, guys. I'm gonna get to it. It'll be nice. It'll be actually really nice. Cameraman. I don't know what that means. Cameraman. Control room. It's on here somewhere. Hold on a second. So there's two screens, right? And then application window. But that one, so how can I? So I put this background, okay, share, and then share, and then my face on here. Ah, man, I don't know how to do it. So unfortunately, oh, okay, cool. Hold on a second. Oh, now look at this bad boy. I think I got something. Oh, now I got something. Oh, I see. That's why. So I just put like my mini face here, right? But where you going? Where you going, Chris? Where you going? Okay, I fix. I know how to do this. I know. All right. Cool. Not cool. Don't you worry, guys. Just gonna be able to see. Look at my face. Cool. But if I have this one here, then this one here, and this one here, and then I do this, I think I know how to do it. Hold on a second. Perfect. And then I just minimize this one. Yo, we're gonna have a super nice, amazing, amazing. But why this one? I wanna minimize this one now. See, I should do able to do this, but my face goes into hiding. So what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do this. Perfect, and I'm gonna put it here. And now this one, Jesus Christ, Chris. This one should come here. I think so. But now this one is here, which is perfect. But then also every time I press on this, my ugly face is gonna go away. I think the whole thing is to actually do this. And I don't know if you guys want that stuff, only because to see my face, CG. I mean, it's still a big screen, so I think that could work right here, right now, right. Oh, and then I have to bring this one back here because I see people doing that. Yo, I'm getting better on this, my ninjas. Your ninja here gets professional. Cool. Is that better? Do a rap session. Damn motherfucking right. Yeah, I'm working lately on my new music. I'm working lately on my new music stuff, and it's good. It is good. It is good. So let's say, for instance, if I open something here, oh man, this today's session is professional. It's super cool. It's amazing. It's beautiful and it's superb. I'll say. Perfect. Like this. I like this TV. So I like the TV shows there. The screen is big enough so people can actually see a lot from the screen. Well, the other screen. Sorry. There you go. TV, 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 TV. Amazing. Perfect. But then I need this one here because I'm gonna need all the elements. All the elements. Perfect. 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 Okay. How is everyone today? How is it? Look at my mic, man. I got this one, but I knew I gonna be. I mean, this one I got it for my. Hold on a second, that's better. I got this one for my to do some music with it, and I just realized now that actually I can do a lot more. I can be a vlogger. A vlogger. Cool. Now, my ninjas, everybody's present here. You got it. You don't do mumble rap. No, I don't do that. I do good stuff. What's up, Alexandra? What's up, Bogdan? What's up, Brian? I know, man. The technology is gonna fry our brains, man. Maori, what's up, brother? Can't wait for another great content. Will love your work as always. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, Bogdan. Thank you. Who's there? Alexander, what's up? Who's on it? Who's on? Alexander, what's up? What's up? What's up? What up, brother? How is the sound? Because my sound in my headphones, I have headphones, man. It's so fucking good. It's superb. I can put a mic higher, but I don't know if I want to have my mic. I can go like this, like this, like this. I like it a lot. So I'm working on some songs now. It's good sound. Okay, perfect, 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 perfect. Yeah, but yeah, Bogdan, I'm making my music in Romanian. Actually, I'm working on some Romanian songs. I sent one to my son, and he said that it's depressing, and I was like, "What are you gonna do about it?" And they said, "Well, you need to change the beat," and I was like, "Why don't make a beat for me?" And he says he doesn't know, but he said, "You should go on YouTube and get one." No, thank you, sorry, I do my own shit. Cool. Let's get professional here. One second. Let's get professional. So today's session, actually, it's about Photoshop, guys. It's about Photoshop, and when I say that, it is because Photoshop and the style I do is really important. I mean, for me, it did actually pick up my game. It did end up making my work actually going to the direction I wanted to go. And probably that's why my style, if I say I can have a style, even if it's realism, I kind of, with the Photoshop, I prepare my work. All said, this is the session when I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna do. But before to get to this, I came up with a conclusion. Okay, this is outside what I'm doing right now, but so what I'm gonna do is, because I wanna make sure I do spend a lot of time, and this is not me. I love to teach people. I love to share everything I do, but somehow I spend a lot of time, and it's not like I'm making something out of it. And to be very honest, I do wanna create something and to see a value to it. So when it comes to that, I mean, there's a share button here. People can donate money. I'm not gonna ask people to donate because nobody's gonna donate. I heard people on live streaming games, they get a lot of money. I don't see who's gonna donate. Anyway, I'm not gonna do that kind of a mandatory thing. People they want to, they'll be amazing, amazing, but that's not the point. What I'm trying to say is I'm gonna have these live videos, whatever I do, like hands down, whatever it is from now. And they're gonna be live for 4 hours, then I'm gonna take them off or put them private. So what's gonna happen, then I'm gonna edit them, I'm gonna put like a mini montage of what's actually went through the video. And people that didn't see them live, which from now I'm gonna put in advance how live is gonna work, like a lot more time. People are gonna have a code in there, and people's gonna buy the video. It's simple like that. They're still gonna see a preview of it, and whatever's live, they're gonna have good luck with that. They're gonna see it live, which is amazing. And after that, so people's gonna like it or not. So I don't know what to say, because actually, I still need to see something out of it somehow, and it's gonna all these links, they're gonna be basically what's gonna happen is they're gonna be a link which are gonna send it as soon as I get money through PayPal or whatever. Depends how much is gonna be a video. I don't know. We're gonna get to that direction later on in time. But that's the thing now. So whatever is gonna be live, they're gonna see it live. They have nothing to do with it, and then I'm gonna put it private. So that's my conclusion, my stupid conclusion. I think my stupid conclusion always works. Yeah, you see, but every 10 hours, nobody gives me money. That's the problem, man, you know? It's not. It'll be really nice to actually, because whatever I teach, listen, apprenticeship is a lot of money, and whatever I teach in depth. I don't show like mostly when I do like hands down stuff. Now I'm gonna be doing like really heavy stuff, hands down tattooing, and today's session is part of that session, because this one it's hands down. Whatever I done earlier and all these videos, there was a tutorial, so give you guys an idea of what we're doing, right? So that's basically the theory of whatever I teach you that I'm gonna put in practice, and it's gonna get intense. Like this stuff I'm gonna start doing now, it's hands down. What happened is it's a lot, extremely a lot of information, which so either you can see it live, you're not gonna remember much, but they're gonna they're gonna actually help you in the process. So probably regardless, I mean, I'm just saying regardless, probably people still have to kind of buy the videos. They're gonna be expensive. They're not gonna be expensive. Or I can do a subscription. I don't know. I'm gonna go to that part. They're not gonna be expensive. I'm not gonna charge like $200. They're gonna be $10 million for one video. No, it's not gonna be that. But it will be a decent price for all of us. And I think collectively, if I make something out of every video that's paid for my time and whatever buys it is gonna be worth it, because you're gonna, if you spend money on a video, and when I'm saying that, I just bought a Logic program. So what I could download, actually I have it downloaded somewhere, but it's the older version. But what I'm saying is, when you spend money on something, you're gonna actually put your time into to make your money back. And when it comes to tattooing, it will be worth it. Yes. There you go. What's up? What's up, Joshua? Yeah, man, that's a lot, man. I'm telling you one thing. Like, whatever I do, it's kind of an apprenticeship. And again, I don't want to sound greedy, or I just want to be fair to myself. And I know how much I put into it. And I know how much people can use out of it. I mean, it's something to be beneficiary. And again, I still have my own needs, man. Like, I still have to pay a lot of fucking bills and stuff. And I love drinking. Anyway, aside from these jokes, let's go into the session. I hope everybody's okay. And every 20 minutes, half an hour, whatever, I'm going to stop and I will answer questions. If you have questions, that's the time to put them up. And I'm going to go to a set of questions, and then I'm going to go back into teaching. And so this is going to be more advanced than what we've done so far. Let's start. Hi, my name is CRIS GHERMAN. I'm here to teach you how to tattoo if you want to. If not, you may gonna learn it somewhere else. And that's good. As long as you wanna be a tattoo artist, to me, it's perfect. Today's session, Photoshop. I'm looking up at the screen. That's what I'm looking up, not at God. Jesus is not up there. I don't have a cross up there. I'm just looking at the screen because I have a second screen right here, which is huge, and I love it. And that's what she said. Yeah, I need to cut off my jokes if people are gonna pay for my videos. Photoshop. What's gonna happen is with the session, I'm gonna pick a design. I'm gonna pick a design. I'm gonna bring it actually in the process how this is exactly the way I do my tattoos. I prepare my tattoos. So I'm gonna keep it at a design. That design is gonna go on fake skin. I'm gonna tattoo it, and I'm gonna go through all the process. So whatever we done into the theory session is going to be put in practice every day, and it's going to be really, really intense, guys, because I was debating of what to do, what to choose. I can go for very, very simple, but I think if I go with something more complicated, intricate, it's a lot more to learn in the long process, in the long run, as I'm gonna be covering from any type of needles. We talked about it. I'm gonna be covering the inks, the mixture, the grays, blah, 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 like, oh. So it's gonna be a color on the black and gray. Now I'm debating in my head if I'm gonna do the same design, turn it in black and gray and color, which is gonna be amazing. Actually, I probably should do that. But the design I'm gonna pick up is gonna be very fucking complex. Why? Excuse my language. Why? Because I think you learn a lot more from something really heavy and you just dissect it and pick it up in pieces, break it in pieces and take parts of it, then just go to something very minimal and only to kind of do it in session. So even the tattoos I'm gonna do, they're gonna be sessions. So I'm gonna be tattooing, because when I'm gonna start doing it like the tattoo on fake skin, it will take longer time. Probably the session is gonna be 4 or 5 hours. I don't expect people to be online for that long. And that's the situation when they have to come back. But I still want to get, so basically the tattoo, basically if it's color, is going to take 2-3 days to in the make it, because I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to start tattooing while I'm talking. It's a live session. I'm going to answer questions, going to explain. I'm going to zoom in. And that's going to, so basically probably going to take 1 week to do the tattoo himself. On color one at least. But it's a lot more to learn. I could go for a very small one, show you the basics, tick, tack. But I don't think so. It's that creative for none of us, and I think slowly everybody grows. And whatever I was going to show you today, if you can get your own fake practice skin, and either you set up if you want to, or I'm gonna share the file I'm gonna work with, and we can all work together on the same thing. I think it's cool. If you want to, or you can pick any other tattoos. If you have any idea, leave comments. I'm gonna start reading through it. But right now, I'm gonna go introduction of Photoshop. All right. So first of the beginning, I will go you through the fake skin I worked so far. Now, when I say work so far, I just what's going on here? Why this one? All right, this is interesting. All right, cool, cool. Why that one is on? You see, Photoshop. Oh yeah, there you go, 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 my friends. There you go, my friends. I have a lot of layers there. Perfect, 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 perfect. So this is the fake skins I have so far. Now this is the fake skins I did work on them. When I said I did work on them, the one over here, that's the upon the flesh. This one, Jeff, somebody sent me to do a test on it. I'm not gonna go through them. I have a separate files. I just want to show you those two. This one and this one, they're pound of flesh. I have the fake hands one. I didn't, because I showed them in other videos. I didn't took photos of them. This one here is actually a Chinese. It's a Chinese super cheap, super thin version of something. This one, I'm not sure if it's the same brand like this one right here, but it's really nice. It's pretty. It's kind of like a thickish. That one is thick. That one over there, it's pretty thick. And this is a Chinese stuff. I think I don't even know how much I pay for it. So when I was always talking about fake skin, I was talking because I did work with them, and people say, well, tattoo on thing. If you can tattoo on face skin, and they're gonna go through the point here, you will be able to tattoo on skin. Now, the difference is that's why like a different type of face skins here. Some of them they react better, some of them don't. Like this one, for instance, they react amazing. That one is to me, I find very hard to actually hold on a second, come here to take the stencil off on this one. So I'm working on this one. This one is the stencil, and I wipe and wipe and wipe. Probably there's a way to take the stencil off. It's very, very, very hard. So if you can see here in the areas, like over time, kind of the more I wipe it gets, but it's still underneath. So it doesn't really show the true colors. When you have here, that shows the true colors. And the thing with this one is actually I have like a brownish tint, not too brown, but it actually affects the way we talked about color theory. In the color theory, it does have a layer of like real human skin look, and that's affects all your colors, right? Oh no, that's a pumpkin. Cool. This one is a fake ass Chinese one. When I say fake ass, it's like super, super thin, extremely thin. So I have like 2 or 3 layers of them because the needle, when I'm saying thin, I'm talking like a millimeter or two, whatever. Like, I don't even know. But what I'm saying about this one is it does the needle. So I put few layers and I put it on top of my armrest. But what I'm saying about that one is that actually it does affect the, like the needle will go through it. Like literally, I was scared to penetrate my armrest. That's how thin it is. The amount of needle, the way I work with my needle, would have it goes on the other side. Let me see something here. Okay, cool. So that's the one. Now this one over here, all this I don't have a video about it on my YouTube channel, and this one it is freehand. So I didn't sketch anything. I just I just looking at the picture in front of me. And as I was tattooing, I was kind of mentally measuring where and how and the depth and so on. So this one is pure freehand, no stencil, no nothing. It's just go on with a needle and just start tattooing. I think it's pretty cool. I still have to do a lot of work around it, which is actually pretty cool. Probably that's actually good for. It's gonna be good for more practice for our videos. That's amazing. Uh, and this one, so this one is whiter. What I want to show the difference between them, I think I'm going to work on this one when I'm going to do this session now, when we're going to do this tattoo. So this one, it is actually a lot lighter than the others, which I will say this is like white skin. I'll compare it because so this is kind of number one dark skin we talked about when we talked about the skin. the difference of the skin and hold on a second, let me put my volume down here, like my volume down. Okay, so this, man, hold on a second, oh, Jesus Christ, I'm not even sharing the screen, you idiot, Chris. You are an 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 idiot, Chris. Yo, all this talking for nothing, my friends. But then I cannot see my face here. You see, guys, I cannot see my face, man. And that's what I try to do, but I cannot see my face. Ah, so there you go. So I don't know how to. That's how I was looking at my beautiful face like an idiot. I do apologize, guys. Ah, man, share screen. Thank you. Sorry, guys. I didn't even realize. Okay, cool. Oh, yeah, we do need a punch button, man. Definitely. But now I'm not gonna be able to share my face. So tough shit. I don't know how to do this. So I don't care. Hate me as much as you want. Let's go back. Let's go back to the real deal, the real professional here. All right, Chris. Let's go back. Explain the guys what happened. Nice one. So we have here we have. The different types of fake skin what I was talking earlier. And I can't believe this. I was just talking 25.7 million years and minutes to explain things nobody was watching. Well, the saying says that dance like nobody's watching. When yes, that's how you have to live your life. Perfect. So this is different types of skin. Let's go back what I said. If you get bored, guys, it is what it is. It was my fault. I do apologize. I apologize. Anyway, different types of fakes can I work on it. None of them are finished, but I can tell you from experience how they do react, what's the difference between them, and today we're gonna work on this skin right here. Like today, so basically the whole principle is gonna be about this skin here. Anyway, so this is tattoos I done on them. I done on fake skin, and always when I discussed about it, important to tattoo on fake skin, man. Like if you're a beginner or not, if you like, I'm still tattooing on fake skin. Trust me, don't get me wrong. I love it because you can practice weird stuff. People will not gonna get it, and then you just do cool shit. I mean, I could do it for free, but then again, if I can tattoo on fake skin, why not? And it's very even for free to get something like this. People don't want weird stuff. So this is a stencil. The difference with stencil, and we're gonna get to this kind of stencil stuff today. Now, the problem with this face skin, I'll explain to you guys, it's very hard to wash. With this, especially with this brand, the guy was just testing it. He sent me a test, and he asked me to give him a feedback on it. And my feedback was, bro, I don't know how to clean up the stencil. The stencil is still on, as you can see, and down has wiped a lot. I cannot clean it. I cannot get it lighter, and somehow I have a feeling it can affect the tattoo himself, the overlook. And this is black and gray. But that's not a problem for practicing. It's amazing. This one is a Chinese one, which is a little bit thicker. You can see the dimension here. I haven't worked on this one yet. It's very strong. This one is super soft. This is more like a real skin feel. It's actually really real skin feel. This one is very strong. So, but I'm gonna work on this anyway. This is a point of flash. That's the eggplant I told you about. I tattooed an eggplant there, and it's a flower with trees and the Japanese garden and one of those things. Yeah. Cool. So this one, the difference, okay, let me move from this. I'm gonna go back to the color. What I'm saying about this color, pay attention to the colors between them. Brown, still a little bit brownish, and then because you have the, okay, that's the whitest one over here. Cool. Now this one, so this one actually, okay, so this one I done it freehand, all freehand. It's a videos on YouTube about it. I just start from zero, blah blah blah. I'm just I'm tattooing as I just look at stuff. That's one. This is a very super. As I explained earlier, and this is the very one super 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 thin. I have few layers of them underneath only because I was scared that I'm gonna penetrate through it and actually mess up my armrest. Because usually when I work on face skin, I put it on armrest and I put it on an angle where where actually it's mimicking the arm or something. So this one is actually the same thing, super freehand, no stencil or nothing. I had pictures in front of me. I just had an eye, had a rose, I had a skull. I have some whatever, like fly and this. Now the difference of colors, as you can see, this mimics a lot a number one, 1.20, 1.30 in my idea of skin tones. So this one actually shows underneath. You see the way you see, like here I put white. You see the way I put white here? So it does work with white. So this I put white on here, and this is actually the skin. So basically, if you wouldn't put white, that's how your skin colors is gonna show up. Uh, I'll go back to them. So this is the one we're gonna work today. I can still see lots of dust. I tried to clean it, and I tell you why. Okay, cool. So this is the fake skins. Let's go back to this. How is everyone? How is everyone? All right. Cool. So let's go to this. So this is the one we work today. That's not a pubic hair. That's something else. Anyway, so this is the one we're gonna work today. And why? Because it's clean. Now when I say it's clean, so this is a better picture, better light of that one. And if I zoom in, guys, I'm gonna show you how. Hold on a second. I'm gonna show you that you can still see. You can still see the underneath. I mean, you can see the strokes, you see the, but you can still see underneath the blue, man. So it's not. I don't know. It's kind of, but this is a test. The guy just testing doing this. So that's a kind of zoom in version, and was easy to work on it, but it's very hard when you don't know the tones. When that one still stays there, and you tattoo over and over, and it's like, yo, it's dark, it's light, so it doesn't really have that much. Like this one, this is on the other side, one of the pound of flesh. I would have loved to have one of them for actually for the tattoo sessions. I'm gonna buy one because what happens with this is reacts phenomenally on the skin. To me, this is the best I tried so far. And when I say that is it is reacts like a pretty much like a human skin, I would say. So it's very accurate, as you can see on the lines. So this one, I was approaching like I will approach a tattoo. I will try stuff. You can see actually that the lines that clean, you can do clean lines, you can do messy lines, you can sketch very light, you can sketch dark, and you can build up values. That's what I like about this skin. That's what I really like about this skin. So this is the last one. I have on the other one. Oh, I didn't took pictures. On the other side of this one, on the side of this one, I have another design which for no any reason I can actually let me work with this for a second. I can actually you know what? While we're here, okay, so we have an arm here. We're gonna work on that one. I show how it explains. Okay, let me close on this. What I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna put a levels over top of this. I'm gonna put some levels. So I wanna make this one whiter. But what I'm gonna do is, okay, here we are. Here we are. So I'm gonna make it a little bit lighter. There you go. Man, look how dark. I mean, that's the image. You can see how much it affects the light there. Because I'm here, let me get some ink from here. Let me show you this. So I got this color right here, right now. Let me see which color. That one. I got this color. Then I open a layer here. And okay, I'm gonna paint over. So I get rid of all. So make it like nice and neat. Kind of the same color. There you go. Perfect. So now I have a nice, bright, amazing, super color, which is actually the color of the skin there. What I do now, I will come to rectangle here and take it off. There you go. There you go, my friend. My friend. Okay, let me cut. And now we have up. What are you doing? What are you doing, Chris? What are you doing? What are you doing, my friend? Hold on a second, bro. Hold on a second, bro. I still have this one. I have a, oh, I'm on D. Let me get this one out. Again. There you go, Chris. Let me take it out for the people to see what you're doing. Let it be a copy. Oh, you know why I can do it? I show. Because the layer is locked here. You see that in the corner here? You can't really see it. I need to raster layer. Now I can work with it. That's my boy, my friends. There you go. That's my thing. So this is the thing. I can actually make a saturation layer. There you go. So this is the piece we're gonna work with. And it's perfectly what it is. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna open another file and we're gonna keep it in that file. Come on. Hold on a second. Nope, nope, nope. We're gonna come file, new file, and we're gonna put it project. Project. You idiot. Oh, it's here. The file is here. That's a project for that dude. Size I work on A3 only because I like to, when I do my details have to be on large size. Always I like to work on work 3. Generally, if you know about Photoshop, you have the A3, A4. I mean, mine is on the European stuff. A4 is pretty much the letter size, right? The size here, letter, it'll be the letter size, A4. So A3, I don't know what's the size of it. Perfect. There you go. So I make a new one here. Now, when you come back here to this one, I'm gonna select the levels and this part here. All this, I'm gonna put them on a folder. Perfect. And now the folder, you see the folder it's selected? I'm gonna move my file to this file. Welcome to Photoshop. And now let me make this one bigger, my friends. Bigger, there you go. Now, let's pretend that's gonna be our canvas. So now we made, what I show right now, right here in Photoshop, I just show you how I work. I put all this in a group here. Let me move it here. Why the screen doesn't show? Okay, so I have let me make it smaller in the middle of the screen because I think the screen doesn't share the whole screen because the whole screen is weird and I'm still learning about it, but it's okay. It's okay, my friends. Well, I have that thing down there. I have my name down there. There you go. But you still can see it. Superb, perfect, amazing, cool. So I made a new group, right? If I open the group right here, all right. If I make the group up here, I put all the layers I wanted, right? This is extra. I want to delete that one. So we have the original file, then we have the level one, and then we have the on top of it. On level, let me make it brighter. There you go. We see we can adjust the skin color. Now, if I put on top of it, if I want to put on top like more like realistic skin, if I press on I and I go, see like all these colors here, I can put on top. This is big. No, it's not. What are you talking about, Chris? A real human skin will be about this. So now if I open another, but I should come here for tattoo. Anyway, so what I did here, I put them in a group. And now because the group is selected, I moved it there. You press on command and you move it there. Cool. Now let's go back. We don't need that. Cool. We work on this one. So over this one, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put, so we go here with levels. Let me put it bright a little bit. And then I wanna put more like a human. What I'm gonna do here, check this. So I can come here to this bad boy, like this, right? This bad boy. I press on I, and I take this color from here. You see, this is more like a human tone. So this one, it already comes with a humanish, human kind of more realistic human tone. I mean, you know. So I'm gonna take this color from here, that one right here. I like it the way it is. So it's very, when I come here now, because my color is selected, right? When I come here, hold on, does it? Okay. All right, so that's my color. When I come here, oh, what's going on, guys? 1 second. That color right here. That's my color. This one right here. Two swatches. Let me do this. Swatch skin tone. Skin tone. You see what I'm doing right now? This is, oh no, you can't see what I'm doing right now. You can't see. Now I'm doing the skin tone here. Okay, because it's a color picker. I do apologize. I have two screens. That's the stupid part about it. It's two screens, man. And I have to get used to that. So let's stop this one. Cancel. You press on I, and you see you have this eye picker. You press here, it gives you the colors. Over here in the corner, I have the colors. Now down here, right here, if I press on it, that's my color. And then I add two swatches. So that's the swatch number one. We added skin color. We said, okay, blah, blah, blah. When I say two swatches, it's gonna be right here. Look at this bad boy. Pam, 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 param, param. That's my color right there. That swatch is right here. Welcome to Photoshop. I blow your minds away. Now, while we come here, so we have this color. Now, what I want to do, of course, I want to paint over with a color. I open another layer here. I press on B. And there you go. There you go. We make skin color. We make skin color. I know it kind of goes on the side, but that's not the problem because my friends, we can deal with that stuff after. So anyway, even if I want to do, for instance, you want to do a page and you want to have a skin color, you can take photos of your skin, you can color picker and then the whole skin. And then you can, if I start drawing on top of it, for a tattoo, let's say for a design, I can come here and I color over how it looks on the skin. That's gonna be the skin color. Now I just done this one only to be smart, but it's not like that. Now we have that color here. Let me see how it will look. So normal, multiply, cool. So here, the lasso tool, you see this one right here on the corner, right here, make your thing right here. We have polygon lasso tool. So what I'm gonna do, I press on this one. It comes all the way here. I just press down. Thank you. Actually, let's go back. Let's go back. Let's start bigger here. Thank you. Thank you. Click. Thank you. Join. Layer V, I'm selecting verse. You see when I press here, selecting verse, and then I press delete, and then go back to normal. There you go. We have that size color we needed. Command D deselects the area. Now, if I put a layer mask on top, if you come here on this button right here in the corner, it's like a camera looking thing. You press on it. I press B again for my, and this is important what I'm doing, pay attention because you're gonna be using it in your sessions. So I press on the brush, I can teach you shortcuts. And then here on this corner, now that both layers are white, both the underneath, and so it has to be on black. There you go. So what we're doing right now, I'm cleaning up my section around here. I mean, this can be done in different ways, but I just like to kind of make it longer for today's session. If I reverse here, so this is non-destructive, right? You see I can do this. If I reverse the black to white again on this corner right here, I just go in and just paint whatever size I want. Now my flow here, it's on 43. The opacity is on, so there you go. You see, I'm just going back to the original shape I had, and I just paint over. Now I went kind of with a long way, only to kind of show you some different tricks on how can you do this. But now what we do have here, we have a skin tone, or whatever skin tone, the tone I took from the other fake skin, and I'm gonna work on this tone only for the purpose of the next step. So far, that's the introduction on Photoshop. I just show some tricks what you can do with it for the moment. Now, there are not advanced tricks, but we'll get to that. What's advanced, for instance, I show right now. I just want to be, let's say I want to take the black. I select all. I want to show something, right? Hold on a second. Look at this. I said similar. And then I can come here. You're an idiot, Chris. Come back here. I forgot that this one is locked here. You see that part there is still locked, so you have to unlock it. Restaurant layer. Hold on, let me come here. Let's go back again. Similar. And then, no, why don't you do? Oh, because you're still locked, man. Unlock, man. Rasterize layer. Cool. Now we're talking business. Similar. Pay attention. There. Are you stupid? Oh, there you go. So for instance, you have an image, you can bring it here, and oh, look what I did. So if I want to put an command D, if I want to put an image on this, which it works on any image I like, there you go. That's why it's important to have the skin tone, because I want to see, and then the size, because I'm gonna tattoo on that size, and we're gonna go to the part. How is so far everyone on my Photoshop lesson? I'm still warming up. Don't you worry, guys. It's nothing. You didn't miss nothing. I just want to kind of show off in the beginning, scare some of you off, so they're gonna go and not come back on the channel to watch the Photoshop tutorial. Cool. Actually, there you go, you idiot, Chris. You have a skin tone right here. Well done, my friend. Well done, my friend. So I have a skin tone right here. The same thing. I can come here, color picker, any part of the color, the same stuff. I can come here, go back to this, make a new one. Let's see what's the difference. Well, it's pretty accurate, man. There's a little bit difference, but you see that so what I'm trying to say is that upon the flash, the fake skin has a really nice color. Has actually a pretty super close to. I mean, like they mimic it perfect, man. I love it. Look, it's the same tone. Doesn't even matter. Don't bother with it. Okay, this is so far for here. Now, what I show you, I done this because I did want to prepare. I show how I take a color from something. If I need it, I can move it to another thing to build something up. And then have this shape because this is the one I'm gonna work with it. And I did want to prepare the canvas and the size of it, whatever it is. Now let's say this is done. I like it. For instance, let's pretend I like it because I do like it. I come here to the group. What happens is the way when you build groups, you keep it. If I come on this one, you see I have a lot of layers. I can go through them, blah, 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 blah. Let me deselect this. But if I want to put them in a group, I can come all the way here, press shift, and just move them on that folder. So now you have a group. Which one you work on a lot of groups? Let's say that could be a face. Next one could be the skin tones, whatever. It's very easy to work, right? As you can see here, it's very, very easy to work non-destructive and to keep track. You don't want to have this kind of long line to search for it. So on the group, if you double click, you can put whatever fake as skin because it's fake. I shouldn't put the as there, but it's good. This is for adults. Excuse me, guys. So far I just show you the minimal stuff only to kind of warm up, but I show you the importance of it and why all this is important. Now, for instance, again, don't forget when you're going to bounce down the folder, your files, you're going to end up with a lot of information. So right now my file might find this one, like imagine size right now. Let's say, for instance, I can tell you my size of this image is, for instance, right now, because I have all these layers, right? I have all these layers underneath. It's 49 megabytes, right? This is 49. This is my resolution size, 300. You have the width of the canvas. And this is 49 megabytes, all because you have all this information underneath. Let me put this one, press OK. You have all the information here. Now, what I do, usually I don't need it. I have it all prepared. It's enough for me. I merge groups here. And how do you do that? You right click, and then you go to that one. Now it's a group. If I Control Z, if I right click here, it says merge group. So everything makes it a one piece. Now, if I come back here to image, like image size, you have 49 megabytes. Well done, my ninja, because I didn't bounce it down. Cool. So we have 40. Before it was 14, it has 49. Smart. When we're gonna save it, if I save it as cancel, if I save it as JPEG, you can save as Photoshop JPEG. It will give me an option of the megabytes Okay, save. It will gonna give me the option of megabytes. There you go. You see, that's the size of the file now. 1.4 megabytes, that size. It's 1.4 megabytes. I can choose different size, depends what you're gonna use it for. Anyway, that's for now. So the importance of what we learned so far is I show you how I move a file from a file or an image from one project to the other. The same thing if I want to move this one from here, I can show you how I do it. So you have to press command. It gives you this little cross looking thing. And I just bring up to that thing, drop it down like it's hot. If I press on multiply right here, I can see how it looks on the skin. I can push it nice. So we play with all this. This is what Photoshop does. That's a pumpkin, kids. That's not what you think. It's not. Let me delete and look at it. Cool, don't even mind when I start doing it. Cool. So this is really important. When we're gonna work between projects and whatever we're gonna do next step, you have to know this. I'll teach you about groups, how you rename them. If I double click on this, you make it skin. That's gonna be my skin. How you color over, how you press on different types here. Let's say if I put this one here, if I double it, usually what I do, people, you can go and double it, whatever, like multiple. Usually I just grab it. When you press on the left on your mouse, you bring it here, not the follower one, the second one, you have a double copy. What I can do with that one, for instance, I can put filters to it, which doesn't do, there you go, right? I can apply filters, that's gonna work the way we want. Or, or, or if I go normal, I may want to work one of them black and white. So I can come here on black and white. For instance, now if I press this lock here, you see now you have two layers here, right? Layer of skin copy, and now I open a black and white from this menu right here, the round with the thing. So now I'm on black and white. I can manipulate how dark I want that black and white. If I want it for a reason, and we got back to that one too. So I want to have it like this, black and white, right? If I press on this one right here, it applies only to this layer, right? There you go. Why is this one important? So again, with this one, I can put them on one folder. So I have a folder, this can be the black and white. Why it's important? Well, because personally, you can actually individually now, I can actually manipulate the skin tone and any other stuff I want. For instance, if I want this one smaller, I can come here and you can play with it if it's needed. That's why it's good to work in non-destructive layers. Instead of one with one layer, let's say, and over, I want to make it black and white. I cannot do this. Having two layers here, individually files, because this is one file, this is another file. So I can manipulate them. And that's going to be very, very efficient in the next steps we're going to do. And I done with this in a very easy way because I have already the images I needed, and I just kind of try to make you understand. If I can do with this, you can do with absolutely any image out there, anything. And we're going to get to that now. And we have a beautiful art here. Not muscular, not this, not that. It's from a client. I hope it's not going to look at it because it's going to be on YouTube, but doesn't matter. We cannot see his face. I choose this only because I have it on computer somewhere, and I have the front, semi-front view, and more on the back view, and together we're going to need it for the next project. Cool. And this one we need it for the same project, but this is the canvas we're gonna tattoo on it. And I need the size. I need to prepare my design for the size left and right because the image is gonna be applied to this fake ass skin. Cool. Perfect. Let me stretch my back. My friends. Let me put my head up. And while we're talking here, I'm gonna read some comments, and then we're gonna go to step 2, choosing the right image, manipulating the image, applying the image on fake skin on the arm, or basically preparing the session for the next session. Welcome to my ninja land. I like how this mic sounds in my background. It makes me older than I am, and I am not that old. I talk a lot of shit in general. Cool. Thank you, guys. Let's see. Okay, let's start reading some comments. Because comments are always fine. I want to see what people have to say, and that's good. Oh shit, a lot of comments. 10 people watching, super amazing. 10 people watching, 5 likes. That's good. Picture in picture, yeah. Yo, I kind of messed up with that one. I do apologize. I didn't pay attention. I don't know how to do this. I'm gonna actually YouTube myself into how to do this, and I would like to have my screen shared, and everybody can look at my face, because I was looking at my face. I was happy. Actually, no, sorry. I was looking at the Photoshop. I thought people see that, but my face was only visible, and they were like, "Look at this idiot. He thinks he's cool." I didn't cool. It was a mistake. I do apologize. If you're on Chrome, do it twice a right click. What? Hold on a second. Hold on. Now I'm starting. I should start reading those comments before, because people have no how. If I don't do cast, print cast. What's cast means? Looking for cast. No. Hold on a second. Hold on. One. Reload, save as print, translate, view page source, inspect speech. No. Translate to English, stop, present. No, I don't know. Okay, I don't know how to do it, man. I don't know what to do this, man. I don't know how to. I'm not gonna go into it. No, not now. Let's focus on this image, and then next time it'll be nice though. I'm gonna know. Hold on. From Chrome, do twice right click, one after the other. I did, my friend. I did. Do right click on what? That's another question, Bogdan. Hold on, I'm gonna get to that, because that's if I'm on Chrome. We pay source, inspect speech, translate. Oh man. Look up, no. Live, no. No. There should be something, man. There should. Okay, cool. I can't. Okay, I'm gonna look into that. Anyway, one of the other I done it, doesn't want to do. Make Photoshop in a list be smaller. I did make it. Hold on a second. Probably I should make it smaller even now. Okay, how about this one now? How about this? You see, that's why it's good to read the comments before. That's why it's good to read the comments before people get into. Yeah, it's better this way. Okay. The rap session, I will do it. Alexander, don't do mumble rap. No, I'm not gonna do mumble rap. Let's say it's good. The sound, it's amazing. I love this sound. I love this mic, man. I just got myself a new mic for rapping, but then it's a broadcast mic, which is pretty fucking good. So 10 euro, yeah. We talked about the money. Nobody's gonna give me money, that's for a fact, but I will make sure the people will pay if they want to see quality content of me looking at my screen like an idiot. If you put in private, can we pay for the content? Yeah, if I put it in private, basically, bro, it's gonna be a code, and that code, when somebody's gonna pay for the video, I'm gonna send them the code, so they're gonna unlock the video. So on the YouTube, they're gonna have it always unlocked. So you pay once you have it, because some sessions are gonna be harder. Even the one with Photoshop, I think guys just gonna have to go back and rewatch it. And when I say that, so what they're gonna do when I say that, even this video I put it on private, either I do this one, or actually I'm gonna take it out and edit it. Well, actually I can't take it out. I forgot about it. Forget about Chris. I have another videos I'm gonna edit. Anyway, so what's gonna happen? Probably this one I'm not gonna make it private from next one on. But what's gonna happen? So basically, what you do, you pay, and then I gonna send you the key, and you insert the key in that video, and that's how you're gonna have unlocked the video, so you can rewatch it. Because as I said, some videos gonna need a lot more watching, man. I remember when I was start watching videos, I used to buy those DVDs. I don't even know how many times I went in and just spent my time looking and trying to understand how they're doing or why. And it gets deep, it gets pretty serious, because it's one small mistake, or if you pay attention to one thing, you can actually learn a lot more. I'm willing to pay for a subscription. Thank you, sir. I'm trying to look into the subscription, how that works, and then the subscription is gonna be the people that pay subscription. Every time I do, I just release the code. It's gonna be like an on a website, whatever, a thing, or I don't know, the phone number, and then it's a group chat, and then I just, whatever it's on subscription, I just kind of put the code up, and everybody's gonna have it, and that's gonna be a lot cheaper, actually. Subscriptions, English, Chris, English. Subscription is gonna be, while I'm doing this, let me actually turn the camera around, because my face is beautiful while I'm talking and reading the comments, and that's actually very, 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 very Amazing. Let's see, screen share, perfect. Okay, cool. So at least people can see me now while I'm talking here. So basically what's happened with the subscription is the fact that it's going to be a lot cheaper. Probably it's a monthly or weekly or monthly, let's say, and then I'll make sure I release anything between 6 to 10, 15 videos a month. And that's a lot. And that's going to cover a lot of stuff. And it's going to be a lot more behind the scenes, longer. It's a lot of stuff, man. Like probably it's going to be the unedited videos. And it's going to be worth it. And it's not going to break nobody's bank as long you're going to make money from your work. I think it's cool. Anyway. Thank you, sir. I really appreciate it. What's up? What's up? What's up? For sure. What's up? What's up? Bogdan, I really appreciate every second you take to us. Yeah, man. I appreciate it too. But I mean, you have to understand that, like, right now I can be on the beach, so I do spend time. And I'm trying to make something, and it's good for me. It's good for my soul. But when I spend 2-3 hours, I can paint and sell 3 hours painting or tattoo, whatever. Big up, Chris. Much appreciated, Chris the man. Thank you, sir. I hate bills, but I love dollar bills. Well, I tell you one thing, man. It's about dollar. I don't even need much. I just need to actually cover some stuff I need, because I could do a painting and I could sell them for 20. Like in 3 hours, I can do a nice painting. I can fucking paint in 3 hours and sell it for $100 if I want or more. And that actually pays. I'll make way more money than doing a video, because on the videos I don't make 20 cents on a video, man. Actually, I don't make 20 cents on a video. And it's kind of, I put so far hundreds of hours, man, all this. So it's one thing, what I'm saying with the live sessions, because the live sessions question, I take time of my time. It's one thing when I do a tattoo, I got paid for it, I post it up. I don't care about it. I don't want nothing. But when I actually going to have sit down and talk to you guys, and you ask me questions, yo, Chris, show me the needle, show me how deep, the voltage, and I'm going to be tattooing and talk to you guys, and you put questions. That's something, it's consuming. If I do a tattoo, I charge for it. I just post it on YouTube. I don't care about it. I share the way I work, but it's not much information there. The information is right now when I talk and explain to you guys, explain in depth why and how. That's different story. And I spend time 2-3 hours on a video talking to you guys. I could be really drunk by now, but I'm not. All right, I'm free, nice. If it came from, I used to skin for Slong tattoo. I don't know which one is that one. I have to actually try. I'm gonna look into Slong tattoo. I'm gonna look into that one. It's cheap but very good. I'm gonna try two different fake skins, because what I'm saying now with the tattoo, I'm gonna do one black and gray, the same tattoo, black and gray and color. Shit, I'm gonna need two fake skins, the same one. Great, Chris, great. I'm gonna order one of upon the flash, because you can flip it over so it's two sides. Because every other ones they're all used. This is the only one I have left, which is not used. One side, the other side, it's messed up. I have a stencil, I can't clean it up, man. I have a face and I can't clean it up. Anyway. Man, the pound of flesh, man, that stuff is amazing. I think I'm gonna order one, and I'm gonna work on that one. Anyway, Chris, we still see you. How do you mean? Okay, see me. Cheap one is Chinese song. Cheap one is. I'm gonna look into down the cheap one, because man, the pound of flesh, they're expensive, man. Like 78. Again, you see, that's another thing. I do a video, and I spend $70 only me to make a video. Don't even mind time setting up, explaining stuff, and then it's that thing costs money, man. That thing costs money. I'm spending money to teach people, and I'm spending my own personal money and time to teach people. Of course, it doesn't bother. I mean, I love teaching, but it's something has to be in it, because I'm spending money out of my money. Oh, I'm spending money. That's a rhyme right there. I need to try that. Chris, what up, brother? Yeah. All right, we don't see the screen. Oh man, hold on a second. The screen. Yeah, I messed up right there. Need a punch. We need like one of the button, like a slap from the computer comes in and just screen, bang, because I'm gonna do a lot of those mistakes. It's cool. Okay. The vagina is dope. It is dope. Vagina is dope. Yeah, that's actually good. I'm still working on that. That was the thing I tried, that vagina thing, only because, well, it's still not finished. So what happens with that one is it's wet. So I want to get that kind of effect, and it's very hard to get. It has all the tones. That's why I choose down. Like literally has a lot of tones, and I choose that image to make it that slimy wet. And that's actually a challenge to do something like that. It's one thing to do a portrait, but the slimy and wet type of it in a portrait, it's only in the eye. So on that vagina, in the original picture, actually, if I'm supposed to finish that tattoo, in the original picture, it looks, I look a vagina. But anyway, so that's why I choose that image, because it had a lot of technique to be used. It's a lot of techniques to be used, and that's why actually for me it was a challenge. But I got lazy and I didn't finish it. But never too late. We do sessions about it. Yes, how's the printer, brother? I didn't try the printer. I'm gonna do an opening. Actually, I'm gonna do. Yeah, I didn't try the printer. It's still unboxed. It's still unboxed. I don't have time. Like after I finish with you guys, I still have a like a private. I still need to enjoy life, man. And somehow, yes, the last one I was someone shit on blah 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 blah. You should make a gallery where you can put or stuff students. Good idea, Bogdan. Thank you. That'll be actually nice, man. I should make a gallery, and actually, I should have a gallery again. The people are gonna pay. I gonna all the information I have, all the stuff. I'm gonna actually put them in a folder on Dropbox, and people can download the images I'm gonna work with if the people want to work with the same images and stuff, right? So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna have a folder where people go in and see it, and I'm gonna make it open then so people can actually upload their stuff. Good idea. Thank you so much. Professor German, I'm trying. Istico, what's your Instagram name? You can use the Chicano tattoo box. Well, my Instagram name is CRIS GHERMAN, the same thing like my CRIS GHERMAN. If you go on Instagram, if you search my name, CRIS GHERMAN, it's all over the internet. Chicano art is amazing. Actually, Chicano art is cool. We can get to that part too when it comes to Chicano art. That's based on one lining. It's based on one lining shading. It's based on super fine lines and smooth shading. That's Chicano art, and it involves some lettering. So I can go into that. That's a very specific style, and we can go to that part too. I like Chicano art. Perfect, Chris the Professor X. Bang, bang, bang. A3 is AA4. Yes, the A3 is AA4. That's an European size because A4 actually is bigger than the letter size. Letter size here it's 8 to 11, so on inches I think. So I'm very bad with this. I'm still on centimeter, man. I live in the States for the last 6 years and I'm still centimeter myself up. We can see it all, like so using multiple blends and the colors on both layers, right? Yes, I do, sir. This is complicated for me. Never used anything like this. Well, actually, Photoshop, ink I sling, brother. Photoshop is really complicated. That's why I kind of try to, when I done the beginning of it, I try to kind of ease in to kind of explain to you what it is. And this is actually the Photoshop sessions. The way I use it for tattooing is not a Photoshop for introduction to Photoshop. I can do one of those sessions if you really want to actually introduction to Photoshop, the basics of it. But I was kind of skipping through because I want to go to the point when I prepare my work, how I prepare it. Introduction to Photoshop, it's a full session if you want. But with this one, by the end of the session, you're going to learn something. And that's, again, I repeat, that's why I think sessions like now, they're going to get very hard and you guys has to go into looking back again. It's shortcuts, it's a lot of stuff, it's a lot of information. Yeah, practice. Yeah, it's complicated, but practice make it perfect, brother. That's true. What happened actually, I learned I'm self-taught. Again, I'm self-taught on Photoshop. I don't even know how many millions of years of thousands of hours I watch on Photoshop and puts my head down. I will look at the video and mimic it. That's how I learned. That's how I learned, and I learned a style how to do because everything I do, it's a repetitive now. So I work only that stuff. So that's why that's why guys, I wanted to show you is exactly how I do it my way, because that's the way I figure out is easier for me and the fastest way, straight to the point. So, but it's practice, man. You do it over once and then it just becomes normal. And it's gonna, by the end of this session, you're gonna understand why it's super important, really important, mega important, turbo important, because you're gonna sell your tattoo to your future client because you're gonna show them a predefined idea how they look on the body. Anyway, how did you make it clear? Hold on a second. How did I make it clear? The clear. I don't know which part I make it clear. Oh, transparent. I think I just moved the sliders, man. The opacity and the fill. That's how you make it transparent. Yeah, you move with opacity. Everything is on opacity and fill. The fuck is doing this? Some people on my window, they're going up. I'm sure, I swear to God, there's a fucking thing on my window going up and down because they're fixing the thing and it's like literally, luckily I'm not naked. Cool, how to make it clear, transparent. Yes, it's all about opacity. You see on the sides there, I showed the opacity. Never mind, I got it. Thank you, sir. Oh, you have your Photoshop open at the same time? That's my boy right there. I got Photoshop up. I'm working along with the Professor German. Thank you, sir. That's how you learn. Is that a pussy? Yes, it's a pussycat. It's a pussycat. It's a pussycat. It's a pussycat. Yes, it is a pussy. Hold on a second. I lost a comment now. It's a pussy. Yeah, it's a pussy. Zeno Alzari, what's up? Cracking this bitch, what's up, brother? What's up, Zeno? What's up, Zeno? Zeno, what's up? Bogdan, always double your layers if you like. Yes, always double your layers. You have to double your layers. That's how you work non-destructive. Non-destructive, you can do a mistake on one image, and instead to go back, Control Z, Control Z, Control Z until to the end of it, you have another file, and you just delete it, and you still have, and then you double the size, the file you have again, and then you work with that. That's what is called work non-destructive. Is what I do. Perfect, brother. Perfect, Alexander. Perfect, Bogdan. You should make a ninja universe where we can share that we learn. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hold on. Poate merge când te uiți la YouTube cu dublu click right în picture. What picture? What picture? Hold on a second, Bogdan. The trouble black Ishuka. Stats for nerds. I don't know how to do that, bro. I'm serious. I don't know how to make, because I would like to have my face. I would like to, hold on a second. Picture, yeah, I'm on picture, view page source, inspect, translate to English. I don't know how I do that, man. I don't know. I know you can put the two screens, man. I mean, that's stupid. I'm not, now I got pissed off. Control room. Okay, let me see what's in control room. All right, hold on. Let me see if I can call control room. Hold on, sir. No, that's volume. Adjust your levels. Camera was this. Turn off camera. No, you idiot. Go back with the camera. Control room. This page is accessing camera and microphone. I know. Cool. I don't know how to do it, man. I don't know how to do it. Probably there's another way of cameraman. There's a camera man. I don't know what that means. Okay, I can't do it. I don't know how to do it. Hold on. Hold on a second. The folder, voice, settings. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. I can't make it happen. Anyway, let me go. I can't. I gonna have to figure out on my own on the thing. Okay, sorry about it, guys. Let me finish the things. I'm gonna get a glass of water, a cigarette, and then I'm gonna go back on part number 2. Part number 2. My ninja 2. All right, and Chrome. Nice one. Hand tattoo. Which one is my nice tattoo? Hold on a second. This one or this one? This one or this one? Time is money, brother. Yes, time is money. It's not even a lot of time, man. It's not even time. It's a lot of time. A lot of time. Cheers from Germany. What up, Bobby? What up, Bobby? The sound skin goes like $10. Oh, so this is $10-15 a piece. The skin, I think I heard, aren't they like a super large size? There's a company in France, actually, they have like body size, the whole body. You can cut the whole body on that's like meters long. And it's really good, apparently. It's expensive, but it's really good. I'm gonna get one of them. I recommend it. I'm gonna try down the strong skin. I'm gonna try that one. Yes. I just visited your website. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Where is the P0 on painting? Why is there a price 0 on a painting? Oh, because they're not. I have to put a lot more. They're not for sale yet. Bobby, I need to put more paintings. I have a lot of paintings and I need to put them up, and then I'm gonna have a price. I didn't have time, man. That's what I'm saying. I take my time doing something else and to start to put my life together. Okay, Photoshop on YouTube, man, trillions of Photoshop videos on trillions, billions. That's what I learned. Okay. Ninjas, okay, perfect. So there you go. Question answer answered. Let's go back to my thing. I'm gonna have a smoke while I'm doing this. 1 second, guys. Let me get rid of something. I'm gonna be back in 1 trillion of a second while I'm doing this. 1 trillion of a second. Man, I sound like an idiot. While I'm doing this, let me see let me put on the other screen. How can I do the both screen? How can I do this, my friend? Hold on a second. There you go. Cool. So I'm back on the other screen. All right, my ninjas. I'm back on my other screen, and when I do this, I will actually put on these files here. Oh, this one. Hold on a second. Which one was this one here? And I'm gonna leave you look at this. It's beautiful stuff. Look at this beautiful stuff. Because I'm gonna get myself a cigarette, my friends, my friends, my friends. I'll be back in un secundo. All right. Your boy is back. Your boy is back like never been gone. Let's do something crazy. Now we're gonna go to the fun part. Part number 2 is called fun part. Fun part. Fun part. Fun part. And why that it's fun? It's because let me open a Safari page here. We're gonna look for an image we're gonna be tattooing. Ooh. Now I have man, what's stuff with this? Where is my YouTube? Okay, perfect. But why cameraman, what's broadcasting? No, what's this? Man, I wanna see my 1 second. Okay, perfect. Here. I wanna see my coins. Perfect. Cool. Well, hold on a second. Ink and Sling, I have a computer, I have an iPad Pro. I'm gonna teach you how to work on iPad too. I am good at that stuff too. Google, let's search for an image. What image we gonna do for a tattoo? Let's gonna go something complex. And my idea of something complex was a portrait. The other day I was working with you guys about color theory. I really like the portrait. I think we should go with something hard because I want to have fun while I'm tattooing. I just don't want to do boring stuff. Cool. Let's do classic painters. Paintings. Let's see what we find in classic paintings. When it comes to this, it's important because the classic ones, they have some of them, they have really heavy classic paintings, portraits. All right. Well, I mean, spelling is better. Cool. So what we do this, I want to do something with like a image for classic. One trick, I'm gonna show you one trick, guys. It's really important when you make a research. This is a trick. This is a secret. I call it the secret. Who was the secret? Tools. I go to tools here, I go to size, and always I search for bigger than 2 megapixel. Why? Because you need details on that. I can teach you how to put details in the paint, in the pictures, on the tattoos, whatever to make it. But we need something cool here. And that's why I go to size, large size. I want the quality. The bigger you make the image, the more pixelated it gets. I have a video about it, and I explained to you guys in that video last year I done why pixelates, how it can be done. Could be done. That's cool. Interesting. What I like about this one, well, what I want to use a painting is because I think it's kind of, I can choose a normal portrait, like a portrait of a human being, but I think a painting, it's already done. It's harder because already it's kind of, you have to mimic somebody else's tones, and that we're going to learn about it. Like for instance, this one right here, you see, we were talking last time on the color theory about the green. She has green on the lower face here because it bounces against this. So the more you observe the paintings, the more you're gonna actually observe why people use it. And you don't really see that stuff on tattoos. That's why I want to do a painting, because the master painters, they do use more than actually tattoo artists. I haven't so many tattoo artists, or actually there's few of them, but I haven't so many. They actually do tattooing a portrait of a human as it should be. And that's why I choose a painting, because we're gonna go to the bottom of it. We go right to the bottom of it. Let me see this one. I like this. I like the hair. This was like a digital painting to me. No. Let's see something cool. How about this one? Too much yellow. Oh, we're gonna go to the classic ones. Let's go to the classic ones. Perfect. Now we're talking business. Ooh, he's good. He is good. Oh man. Okay. Let's save this one for now. Open image in new tab for now. Let me see how is the image here. Perfect. That's one of them. Man, I didn't. So let me see this one. That's cool too. I'm looking for something. I didn't save the one we worked with last time, like an idiot. I really like that one. I really, really like that one, but I don't know which one was that one. But we can find something else. No, no, sir. Hold on a second. Rembrandt. Hold on. Let me search our painting portraits. Rembrandt. Let me put a Rembrandt art because he's the shit. Rembrandt painting. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now this guy has cool stuff. Rembrandt has cool stuff. Let me see. Oh man, that's actually a really cool painting. Let me see the line. Okay, let me go to tools again. Larger than 4. Let's see what we get on larger than 4 images. Now we're talking business, my friends. We are on business right here. Because this guy, his paintings, they're insane. Let me save this one. Open image in new tab. I really like that one. The lighting, man, on this guy is phenomenal. So I have already 1 or 2. Let me search another one, and then we're gonna discuss why. We're gonna discuss exactly why. I'm looking for a very hard one to do, and why. I know it's gonna be overwhelming for you guys, but it's gonna be you wanna learn so much one of these sessions that it's worth it a lot more because they're gonna cover lines, they're gonna cover everything. And I want you guys to actually, by the end of one of those sessions, when we finish with the painting, to actually learn a trillion miles in a second. And one thing, the second thing is the way he works with lights. They translate very, very nice in black and white too. It's all about light. So I'm gonna say a few of them, and then I'm gonna explain to you why I choose those, which one I'm gonna choose and why. And while I'm explaining to you guys, you're gonna actually be on the same steps with me. The same steps with me. So I don't know, man. There's not many girls. Let me see girls. That's a fame. Okay, let me see this woman. Oh man, this is good, man. Expression, lights. I'm gonna. When it comes to portraits, I'm gonna tell you guys why I wanna choose a portrait. It's about the eyes. It's oh man, I don't know what's that one. That's beautiful. Cool. I think we have enough for now. We should find from all of them one we're gonna work with. One we're gonna work with. Cool. Oh man, look at these skin tones. Remember lighting your portrait photography? Oh, that's a photo. That's a photo. That's not bad, but I see how you use the lighting. That's beautiful too. Hold on a second. View more. Let's see some. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Let me see her. Oh, it's a very small image. This is two. You see, okay, over here two. This is a very very small image, so it's not useful for me. Oh, she's good. She has good lighting. She's nice. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. 1 second, guys. And we go to the point right now. Larger than 4. Let's see what I find larger than 4. Nothing. Larger than 2. Let's see what I find. Nothing. Interesting. Interesting. Those. Oh, what's this guy? No, it's too choppy. The way I look at it here is too choppy. I want something. No. Okay, cool. This too painted. That's why Rembrandt has. Let me save this. Open image in new tab. Cool. We have that one. We don't need this one. Oh man, he's good. It's a lot of yellow on this one. Open image in new tab. Hold on a second. No, no, no. This is could be interesting, but no, no. Cool. Let's go back to. She is really nice, man. Open image in the tab. That's interesting. This is really nice. Oh man, I like that one. I like that one a lot. Okay, cool. This guy, no, it looks better when the picture is smaller. It's like two tattoo. I mean, actually, it could work at a tattoo, but doesn't really have like tattoo values. This one is interesting. Let's open image in new tab. I like that one. Let me see it. Jesus, no, it's too much. It's too broken. I mean, it's good for tattooing, but it has a lot of information when you tattoo this. Like around here, if I tattoo this, it just doesn't. It's not crispy. Like I like this part here, but I wouldn't choose this specific for a tattoo because of all this stuff. I'm not for a big portrait size, right? Because it's gonna be big. This guy, now that I look at it, I like the lighting here, but doesn't have life on the eyes here. When I say that, on a tattoo again, if I tattoo this is just useless information, which I cannot teach you guys stuff. All right, so that's not, let me see this guy here. No, cool. We open image in the tab. It could be cool. Is not. Let me see. No. Okay. Cool. Let's go back. This is beautiful, but I don't know which one. This is the original painting. Oh, this is interesting. This is really interesting. This is really interesting. Let me see if I find the original painting on that. I like that painting. So what I do here, size, let me go back to 2. It's very important. The size to me is very, very important. Always is, because again, you want the more you zoom in, you want the quality to don't be pixelated. And they do that when the size is small. Mostly if I want to zoom in. Let me see what's story with this. Open image in the tab. Okay, so this, oh man, this is serious. Okay, cool. Okay, so now that I'm looking at this guy, I like the tones here. Like I like all these tones, but you see it's missing. All this stuff is gone. So I mean, either I can, if you talk about tattoos and look at the hair, right? That kind of looks unfinished. This is kind of very finished, very detailed, and then everything else is. So this isn't tattooing. It goes to not, sir. How about not, Chris? All right, we don't do this. I like this guy. I like the hair. I like. You see, when you zoom in, man, it's not information for tattoos. I mean, it's cool, but I want to do something that it has stuff. It's too much. I mean, I would love to tattoo this. Let me see. Let's save this guy for a second. Okay, what we do here, I make another command T. Oh, no, hold on. Command new, command N, and we're gonna have the art. Cool. Why we do this? Because basically right now what I do, if I press on command, I just drop the picture right here. Bang. And as I work with it, I'm gonna make the file a little bit bigger. Perfect, thank you. So that's one. I go back here, I close this one. Let me close this bad boy here. So we have this painting, the same thing. I press on, actually I don't need to press on this one. I'm not Photoshop. There you go. Press on command here, make it a little bit bigger. Perfect, thank you so much. That's done. So we see which one is gonna be better when we go through them. Didn't I have this guy here? Yes. No, oh, she's really nice, man. She's a kind of like a winner so far. Because see see the size of this image is not that good. Okay, what I'm gonna do with this? Okay, come on, new. Let me put this one in. So this image, I want to bring it here because I'm gonna edit this image separately, and I show how we do this. Cool, that's done. Now go back on this layer. Okay, this guy, let's bring him up here. The same thing, it's a small size. So what we're gonna do, come on. I'm gonna bring him on this one because they are the same size. You see, that's exactly pretty much the same size. And we're gonna, she's nice. Let me see the size of that. Oh man, look at the size. Look how small is the picture. So basically that's two megapixel. This one here, it's a lot smaller. I don't need you. Thank you so much. You can go back to your page. All right, so let me get another woman here, because what happens with them, it seems that they have different skin tones, which actually is good for for actually mixing colors. So basically what I'm preparing this work now, you have to understand we're going to mix all these colors to make it happen. And that's why I'm looking for something pretty complex to cover the color theory and to actually make it really worth the time. And the harder it is, the more we're going to put into it. Like mixing all these colors is going to be intense. Oh, isn't that Franklin? George Washington, sir. Oh, look at this one. That could work too. Let's do something iconic. Iconic, my friend. Iconic, 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 iconic. All right. Ooh, she is interesting. All right, cool. It looks like. Let's start with this guy. What's story with this guy? Thank you, lady. We have you. This guy, now that I broke in, I don't like him. She's very interesting. It's a lot of details here, which is nonsense. There's not much here. It's pretty much a few tones. As you can see, it's pink. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, about 8 tones happening here. We can learn something from that one. Same thing with him. But if I pick between her and him, I'll pick him, and let's do this for now. And I'm gonna explain to you guys why. Let me move it here. Size is smaller, but it's cool. I'll explain to you why. So basically, the difference between this one and this one, when you do a tattoo mostly as a portrait, having like three quarter size, like looking in that direction, whatever, looking in the one direction, you have this 3/4 whatever size. Look at you get a lot more depth than actually having something like her. She looks more flat only because you have a lot more depth, the shadows, and so on. But this is not very dramatic, so probably gonna pick something else. He doesn't look happy, that guy, man. He doesn't look happy. She's interesting. Let's see about her. Open images, the new tab. Thank you. Put her up there. Thank you. And already we done a lot of stuff here. I think we're done with the research. I really like her a lot, man. Okay, cool. So now we have a bunch of paintings here. Well, how I prepare them, I'm gonna come here on this tool right here. So this one, I don't know what's the name of it. Don't ask me. I don't look for names. But with this one, I can already preset my canvas, and it's important. So we have right here. So basically, right now, I'm making the size of my canvas. So why it's important is because I'm gonna come to image size, not canvas size. So what we did now, we adjust the canvas, right? So let's say, for instance, that's right now here. That's my canvas size, right? 22 by 27. Look, the height, right? The tall. Look if I make it 37. Right? You have all this. That's how you play with the canvas. That's your canvas size. We don't need that for now. What we need here, I'm going to go to image size. And why? Well, actually, you see the resolution is on 300, which is the resolution, it's amount of pixels. So actually, this is a pretty large image size. It's 300. If I want to make it bigger, so to put a lot more pixels, before I do that, let me explain to you why. So I'm going to come here. I zoom in, which actually the images are pretty good quality. I don't even have to do anything. But see, the more I go in, it starts pixelating, right? Right? You see how pixelated it looks? Now, for instance, if I go on image size right here, and I make the pixels 600, I show what changes here. You basically what you do, you add on a lot more pixels. And that's pretty important. It's gonna take a little bit to render, but it's pretty important. Let's say if you have a smaller image size and you want to put pixels, and generally people bring you like a phone photo taken and they want the amazing portrait. You need to enlarge that file. You need details. You need to put details and pixels back into the photograph. So that's why look at the image size here. It's working, and that's why we need we need to add on all these pixels. I mean, literally right now, those images, they're perfect. I mean, I'm not gonna zoom in that much. Whatever I can work with it, I can work with it. But while we're here, while down is loading, I'm gonna come back to my ugly muffin face here and show you my face, and we're gonna look at some questions. And that's phenomenal. Perfect. Cool. So that's me right now. Okay. Let's see what questions we have here. How is everybody? What's everybody's opinion on what kind of to use? What kind of which is the what do you think? What kind of which is the painting we're gonna go with? All right. Show. Okay, let me see what's going on. Let me see what's going on. Okay. All right. For the elder wisdom. Thank you, Ninja. Yes. Oh, there's a program to make YouTube on YouTube. I'm gonna look into that one too. All right. Don't worry, I can Ink Sling. I told you I'm gonna have tutorials into that stuff too. Blah blah blah. Yes, I'm gonna check into that thing. Thank you for the link, brother. I'm gonna check actually to see how can I do, because I do want. It's kind of nice to see me while I'm doing this. The unique tool for the camera, you can create a custom camera for your main camera, the main camera clip, save. Okay, boom. We search for a big side painting. The scale is mad. This message search for review. Okay, blah 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 blah. All right. All right. The option is called crop and make the crop size. Yes. The scale is mad. Yep, that's how I was doing. Okay, cool guys. So let's go back to my image here. So everybody sees my face. Screen share, we go back to this. What happened to this right here? Share your screen. So I did a lot more pixels, right? So now it's loaded up. And why I show what happened right now. Up. Now this image is huge. So now if I go back to this girl here, you can still see. You see the difference what I had it earlier? You couldn't see. Now I can still see difference. Takes that much. I can still see, and I can still zoom in, and there you see the real pixel. So that's another trick. If you want to get a color, let's say in that eye, this is all the colors in the eye right now. Let's say I know it has that green. If I need that green, I press on eye, I press on that green, and that's my green. If I need that blue, I press on, that's a purple or violet, I press on the eye, so I know exactly the tones. We're gonna go down right now. So basically that's the pictures we have here. For instance, I want her tone. So if I want to mimic exactly the tone, but actually the more I zoom in, I don't really like it. It's pretty simple. If I press on eye, I can see the color here. I can see the color here. So basically I know exactly what colors. You see, look how many colors from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many times it changes the tones of the colors here. From here to here. This is even like greenish kind of look at that one. Greenish stuff, brown green. Anyway, so that's another trick. I show you a trick. So the more I look at her, it's kind of cool. Actually, it could be really cool, but doesn't. I like the background, man. I really like this. I really like these colors, man. This is cool, like olive greens. So this one with him, he's kind of cool. I may have him in. This guy, it's too much yellow on this, and the more I zoom in, the more I mean, listen, don't get me wrong. This is to paint, to tattoo something like this, like a painting. It's phenomenal. To paint these brush strokes, a lot of blendings, but they're not really blendings. You see, they're all like, this is alla prima. This is called alla prima. It's cool. But this one, now we're talking business, my friends. I like her a lot. She has a lot of information. Let me see the colors from. Man, this is, and then you go to these small details and black. It's missing something here. Cool. So I like her so far. I don't know how everyone, what's their idea of it so far, but crop, whatever. Cool. Let's see those bad boys here. Let me see this guy. No, no, my friend. No, my friend. No, my friend. This guy is good. The eyes are kind of depth, but it's, I like the lighting on this. Let's see what else we have. Man, where the heck is the one I had the other day? Where's the one I had the other day, my friends? Where's the one I had the other day, my friends? Where is the famous painting portrait? Where was, I don't even know which one. That's not even put Rembrandt, man. I need something. I mean, I can work with a girl. Oh, this is interesting. Let's see what's that all about it. Famous realistic. Famous realistic. Come on, man. I don't know where is the one I had the last time, man. That picture was so good, man. So good, I say. So good. You know what, Chris? You're wasting your time. You're wasting people's time right here. And that's okay. If I waste my time, people's gonna waste their time. It's all good. You know what? I'm debating between her. It's a lot of nonsense here, the black, and I show what happens right now. If I put levels, I put levels on it, I actually see what's beyond that point. And it's nothing, my friend. It's pure black, which could be cool, could be cool. Let me see if I can like switch the colors a little bit. I'm gonna go to color balance. Color balance is cool. Why color balance is good? Because we can we can play with the colors a little bit here. When I can make it the tones of the color, the hues. There you go. I can make it more deeper, let's say. So right now, basically, I can prepare my painting a little bit, get some more values of it. I want to. I kind of want to. Then if I go to multiply here, and then I go to levels again, oh, it's too shiny here, but down looks, down looks. Color balance. Okay, let me lower the play with the color balance. Cool, I kind of like this one. I don't know, man. The painting I had last time, probably should search for another one. But you know what? Let's do the whole thing. The whole thing. Oh, now we can have a lot of to learn from this. Oh, let's do this. Actually, you know what? Let's do this. It's gonna be a lot of information. I'm gonna do the whole painting. Though I cannot tattoo the whole painting. We have a trillions of colors, trillion of colors, weird colors. Like this is super weird to mix them, and we're gonna do color theory. You have all this texture, like we have all this information here, and this is if you can tattoo this, you can tattoo any portrait in the universe. Doesn't matter kids, adults, or not. Doesn't matter the lighting. Has perfect lighting, has perfect highlights, and it has a lot of colors. Actually, a lot of information is in here. We pretty much the whole spectrum of colors, and we're gonna do this. How is everybody's opinion about it? How is everybody's opinion about it, guys? Do we have a yes or not about this painting? My mic collapsed. Hello, hello. Oh, my mic is working. It's just Headphones. Stupid headphones. Stupid. Hold on. Wrong with you, man? Stupid headphones. 1 second, my friends. 1 second, my friends. Everybody tell me if they like to do this as a tattoo. Challenge. She's a perfect reference, bro. I'm telling you, she has a lot of information. What up, Bowling? Yes, man. This is a good. It's working the mic. Perfect. Yes. This is yeah. So this, I think, it's a perfect challenge because we do have a lot of like lines. We're gonna use a lot. You see all these things you need to do lines. So this is gonna cover the line work. Like look at this stuff. This is going to be done in a few sessions. So we're going to take parts by parts. We have a lot of colors, a lot of highlights, a lot of stuff, a lot of information, which we're going to mimic. And if you can mimic this on a tattoo, on a realistic tattoo, man, forget about it. It's perfect. It's perfect. 1 second. So anybody has any questions, any kind of questions, any demands, any ransom to be paid, please let me know now. So everybody seems that they love my my idea here, and I kind of like it too. And I tell you why is I like it because I can do a full portrait only, but doing only a full portrait, we this one is a lot. It has composition, has a lot more going on. We're gonna learn why the colors. You see the way we talked about the other day about the color theory, the bounces against here. Now let me start something before we go full in, because if I go full in, there's no way back. It's no way back. Let me see if painting portraits reproduction. Reproduction of pictures. I want to see somebody reproduce this and like taking a photo of it. They did, but they didn't. You know what, Chris? Fuck it. Don't you stress up. Don't stress the people. The people. Don't stress nobody, Chris, today. Cool. All right. Perfect. All right. So, Bodening, welcome to our channel, brother. Welcome to our channel. All right. So that's the painting we're gonna work on. Boo, boo, boo. And I love it. Now, as you can see here, because I alterated a little bit the picture. So as I explained earlier, I need to move them on this. Let me close this one because it's creeping looking at me and it's like, Chris, you should pick me. No, I didn't have to pick you. It's don't stay with my friend. Cool. So this. Now, to move this information, let's say for instance, if I start moving now, I'm just moving the layer, the levels, color balance. I'm just moving the color balance, right? So if I move this layer only, I don't move actually those two things, right? So what I do, I press on shift. So this one is selected here. I press on shift and select everything. If let's go again. So anything in between to the layer I press, if I press shift on the computer, is gonna select them. Having them here, I just drag them to folder thing here. Now this one is in a folder. And now if I press command and I bring it here, voila, my friends. We have the whole group. This group, it's on this. Now, what happens with this, we need to minimize it. Hold on a second before we minimize. Yeah, we need to minimize it for this. Pam, 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 pam. Let's see how it sits on the composition here. Cool, cool. And now if I put the opacity down a little bit, I kind of know where it's gonna end on my picture. And that I can make, that's perfect to me. So all said, I'm gonna come here. If I press on option, what is it? No, on command and option. Now it gave me the underneath map, it's selected. So when I come to the group here, and then I press, because it's a group, you idiot. Hold on a second. Selecting verse. Hold on, my friend. Selecting verse here. Go to group. And you cannot merging because I need to merge the group. So what I do, I copy again the group, minimize this, merge the group, and now I delete it. Thank you so much. And then to deselect Command D, so I have kind of the same size. Now on this one, I make a layer mask here, this one, the white one. And as I done earlier, I'm gonna press on B. For my brush, I'm gonna select the black one from this corner here. Now it's on white, so if I do, it doesn't happen nothing. If I press on this one here on the, see now it's on black, like right here, right there. You see if I do this, I can alter it. Come to Command Z. Okay, go back. And what I see the opacity was very low here, the flow and opacity. Why do I know this? Because I wanna kind of see my edges of where I'm working on. And I know exactly how much, because this is gonna be the size, man. When I print this, this is gonna be the size, and this how it should look on my, there you go. Cool. X. You can change this one, the swatch colors here. You can change them by pressing X. You see if I press X now, I can come back here. Cool. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Now, how about this? This, it's gonna be on the skin. This is how it has to look when the tattoo is done. Does anybody agree with me? Fuck yeah, he should. Show me the money, they say. I'll show you the money. Now, trick. Right now I did, you see over here I multiplied. And why it's important? Because this is a pure, this right now is the pure color, pure this one. That's the color. There's nothing altered to it. And when I say that, I show right now, actually when this one, it's a 97, you see? Look at this one. So this is the colors I have. Now what's gonna happen with this, to see, so underneath what we talked about color theory, the underneath is the skin tone. If I turn this one to multiply, pretty much that's with this color I have now on that picture. Let's go back. With this color, when I tattooed the exactly same colors, if I multiply it, they're gonna be, because already the colors they're gonna get affected by underneath color, by this one, right? That's the skin tone. So basically that's the same when you put them on the skin. Now why this one is important? Because right now I'm gonna actually prepare my file here. And when I say that I prepare my file, I come to levels, or actually, let me show you curves, how curves works. So this is curves. All right, let's make it bigger. If you press on the hand here, come here. Okay, see, like right now, if I press on the hand, like right now, if I press on here, I can brighten that color or that tone, like this one, that kind of tone, the tone, not the color, the tone, it darkens up. You see? So basically, I can accentuate to make everything lighter. And you can see here the way I accent. You can move it from here, which I think is kind of weird. So that's why I like to work from here. So when you press you have the handle pressed here. I can accentuate any tones like that one. I can make it brighter, but it affects everything. So basically the shadows, if I want to bring the shadows more, I'm going to bring it here. That's different shadows here. You see? So I can accentuate the way it's gonna look on my skin. So right now I need more highlights, but if I put the highlights, it gets greenish. That's yellowish. Okay, let's see what did we change. Oh, we changed a lot, my friends. We changed a lot. Now, this is how it looks. The skin tones I'm gonna use to actually, when I put over this, to still look naturally. If I put this one here on normal. Hello, hello, my friend, I said. If I put a curves here, cool. That's how we do it. Is anyone on point with me? I like curves. Yeah, I like curves too. Cool, 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 cool. I love it. I love it. I love it. So now we have an amazing, beautiful future tattoo to do. I'm still not done yet. What I want to do, prepare the work, we're gonna select this bad boy. Actually, I'm gonna come back to this file here. Why it's easier for me now to manipulate this file here. Let's delete this one, this one, this one. We have the group here. We're gonna come to do the same. I'm gonna multiply the group by bringing it down here. Then this group, I'm gonna make it into merge group. And now I'm gonna work only with this file. I'm gonna double the file again. And why? And while I'm doing this, I'm gonna come here to black, to the swatches right here, and turn it to black. I need black. Why? Why do I need black? For first of all, I wanna see how much preparing the stencil is I need. I will prepare the next time we're gonna have the stencil on the screen or by hand. But right now I try to minimize and to see how can I take, like usually I'm pretty lazy myself, so I would like to do as less as possible. So we go to filters here, we go to sketch. Pam, 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 pam. If you don't have it in Photoshop, I show you how to unlock it because every Photoshop has it, but you have to unlock it. You go to sketch, photocopy, my little friends, we go to this point here. So we have prehab, may have a stencil. Why this is important? Now when you start doing by hand all these little things, it's a pain in the ass. And I don't have any information here. But pretty much right now, let's say if it's a very less complicated tattoo, you can get all the information already. So this is if I save it. Well, I'm not going to save it yet. But anyway, so this one, it's already a stencil. You see, that's already like a stencil. I can print this one down, but I need to alter it. So what I'm gonna do, I wanna see what I can take out of it. Details. I wanna put a lot of details here. I show how it gets nice. Look at this one. So for instance, I want more details. So this is already kind of the shadows. And why it's important, this one shows me a lot more shadows, right? So if I prepare a stencil by computer in general, like I try to prepare the most of it, I'll say, okay, cool. But now you see that's why we work non-destructive here. On the side right here. That means non-destructive. I still have the original file. Don't even mind, and I still have the group here, right? But I have original file and I have this one. Now this one, if I put on multiply, it doesn't show me much. But what I don't need that one. I redouble this one again. I come here and double the file again. And I go back here into filter, and then I go to sketch again. Photocopy. And this is the way I work. So this is the way I prepare pretty much all my stencils. So this applies to absolutely anything. The more simple, and that's why it's important to have large files. That's exactly because it shows you the clean lines. It shows you the transition. If I have pixelate, it's going to show pixels. So why do I need to redo this? Now I'm going to come to details here and put the darkness up. And now we have the smaller details I need to take out of it. I don't want to do by pencil all this stuff, which probably I should. Anyway, so this is enough information for me if I put on the stencil to actually know exactly what's going on, the shapes here. I can twitch it the way I want it. Let me see if I push it higher. Let me see details, more details. That's too dark, but it's too dark. To me, it's too much blocky dark here. So basically, let me see more details, what's gonna happen. Let me bring this one here. You're never too happy, you can play around with it. I like a nice information there. But if I go darker here, I show what happens. If I go darker here, I have a lot more information now here. Put less details, but the information is still there. You see the difference? If I go the details and darkness, if I go too dark, it's too much for a stencil. I'm gonna keep it here. And I still have, let me pull it a bit higher. But I'm looking right now, I'm looking at all this information because this is a lot of information to do it by hand. I think it takes so much time, right? So I press OK on this one. Now, having this file here, let me move this on top of this. So basically we have this file. If I put this on a multiply, hold on a second, let me get this one to normal. You have a beautiful, nice, amazing, printable, literally printable stencil. Now again, I still have a lot of information here, which is missing. And why I say that is, punk. It's a lot of information. Information is there. So if I go here to levels, I show where my information is. Look at that little finger right there. Right there. You see, I need that edge, man. I needed that edge. I need that edge. I need to see where everything ends here. And that's what levels does. It brings you the edges. It brings you, if I take the levels off, it gets mushy. It gets lost in transition. When you do the stencil, you do need this information to see, because what's going to be, you're going to go digital. Let's say, for instance, right now, if I want to print, usually, I mean, lately I do everything in Photoshop on an iPad. So I get a pen with because it has the pen, and I just go and do those outlines here. I'm not gonna play around with this. You see already the information there. I show what happens right now. It's there, like it is right here. Everything is here. I don't need to do this by hand, all this stuff. But I do need. I don't see what's going on here. I'm losing a lot of information with, I don't know what the heck is going on, like the hair here, all the stuff. So that one has to be done by hand. And another thing is, I do need to do this mapping here. See all the shadows. When you put in, they don't show you this transition here. You don't have that transition. You may have a nice map, which to me, it's going to help me and save me time to actually don't draw it by hand and blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to focus here when I do by hand because I already have the information there. I have all this information, but I will focus on where the shadow goes here, the other details. And then if I take them off here, there you go. So I'm going to need this one. Now, so far we covered on Photoshop. Let me go back to my own screen. Little break here to show you guys what I'm doing. Just a little, let me switch the screen over to my little face. My little face. My face is here. People can see me or cannot see me. Okay, people can see me. Can see me. Okay, so I'm guessing my screen is me right now. Perfect, guys. Okay, so I'm looking at the camera, so I'm looking at you guys. I see what you're doing. Let me read some comments, and then I'm gonna go a little bit back into the session and not that much back because we're gonna have the stencil side of it. And the stencil side of it is gonna be done with digital. I can do it by hand, but digital, I think everybody uses digital stuff right now. So I'm gonna do the stencil digitally and I'm gonna go into it. But so far, I wanna kind of answer some questions. There's questions, and I'm gonna explain to you why I done this. And again, all this thing, let me actually go back for a second. Let me put the camera back to the stuff. I show you why. I show why it's important, because it's important. So we have the fake skin. We have the fake skin, but that doesn't happen much. What happens with the fake skin, I just got the size and the colors I want. But if I want to sell this one to a client, I want to show him, yo, I have this image for you. We're gonna do this. Let me go to the other screen. Here, my friends. Screen 2. Cool. And how do we do this? Cool. So we're here now. Back on screen 2. And why this screen too, it's important. Well, I told you why it's important right now. It's important because we're gonna show the client how it's gonna look on an arm. First of all, problem number one, I wouldn't have chose this image the way it looks in that direction. You can't flip a portrait over on somebody's portrait. I mean, I can flip this portrait over for the sake of it if I want it, and that's very easy. You go to image, and then image rotation, you go flip canvas horizontally, and there you go. Now, in general, you are not ever do this. Not with a portrait, because everybody has small things on the face that our face is no mirror. So you cannot just flip a portrait because the guy wants it on the right hand side, like this guy. This guy has a right hand side right there. And I'll be like, well, I mean, flip the portrait. Doesn't work like that. Even this one, because I want to go back to this, I want to tattoo the way it is. That's the direction, and that's how it should be, and that's how it is, and that's how we go. Now, I'm going to flip this one for the sake of it. So we pretend we're going to do it on this left hand side. There you go. Why? Because now the image goes according to the body. So we go to this. I'm going to bring the image to his arm. Let me move this one on top of it. Cool. So we have the image, but we don't see the guy's arm, and that's not bueno. We're going to go to multiply again. And of course, it's too much, but that's okay. So what we're gonna do, I just put down the opacity. Let me go with opacity only to see where his arms goes. So if you beyond the arm, it's too much. I mean, of course, this is not designed for his arms, but I want to show you, for the sake of it, how we're gonna show somebody how the tattoo is gonna look on the arm. On the arm. So basically, to kind of fit more, it should be here, which is looks stupid. That's a bad idea, but it's okay. Let's go back with it. Let's pretend he wants that big thing on his arm right there. That looks, to me, looks okay. Perfect. Thank you so much. It's phenomenal. It's beautiful. It's amazing. It's superb. How we do with this? Well, I tell you what I do with this. I'm gonna double this layer again. I'm gonna go with the layer on top here. Go on top, my friend. Go on top, my friend. Now, with this one, there's another way. You see, I have multiply, but usually you go with overlay. And I show why overlay is better, but not overlay. Different. No. See-through. Hold on. Soft light, light and color. No overlay. Overlay, and there's another one. Screen. No. Let's go to multiply. Actually, we should leave it. Okay, multiply and just make it a little bit lighter. And hold on, let me put the levels again on it. This is really important what I'm doing right now, because I still want to get the tones kind of nice. There you go. Kind of. Having fun. So this is the guy. And I say, yo, Ninja, I want to give you this, the tattoo, and then you should say thank you, and you sell the tattoo to the guy and say how it looks. But let me show how it's gonna look on your arm. And what we did, let me disable the layer mask, punk. Now you have his arm, right? There you go, that's his arm. And he's sending the picture and says, bro, that's how it's gonna look on your arm. You call him bro because he's your bro, and then you press on layer mask right here, bang. And as I said, you press B, you have the brush, and you need this one right here. You see the black, the white, you need the black. Either you press on X and that changes the color, or you just press with it here. So check this, my friends, because this is fun. So you can put a flow here, opacity flow. I just always make it a little bit lower because I can kind of build up. And we kind of do this. And this, how it's gonna look on an arm. And the guy thinks you are a wizard and you are special and blah blah blah, and it's not blah blah blah. You just know how to work with Photoshop. But basically, what happens with this, you sell a fucking tattoo. Don't use the F word, Chris. Don't use the F word. Don't use the F word if you want to sell the DVDs, the CDs, the whatever. It looks pretty weird, but it looks pretty cool. Look at the arm, the way kind of I'm just pushing my finger. But anyway, Look at this. Look at this, my friends. Now we go the opacity higher. Um, you send this one to the guy, to your bro, and says, bro, this is gonna look on your arm. And the guy is like, fucking phenomenal. Use that for again. Chris, it's phenomenal, bro. I want it. Now, why? Because you sold something. When you show exactly, and that's exactly pretty much how it's gonna look on his arm. And it is gonna look on his arm like this because already you know the size, you know the image how it looks. Now, don't forget the arm. It's a round. It's a round. It's not flat. And that's why I have this. Oh, let's go back to this. That's why we have this, my friend. This is the back of it. Now, with this one, we do the same stuff. We come all the way up here over this girl here. So we have the same problem. Let me cut the layer mask, delete. And now this is the back. So this, hold on a second. See, that's why I need to work non-destructive because one is set for one thing, one is set for that thing. Right now, we do another layer mask here. And then I start doing the same thing. Now the problem with this is simple. And let me put the levels up again. The problem with this is simple. The problem we have right now, the image, because this is the back view of the arm, or kind of 3/4 view of the back on the arm, you're not gonna have exactly the same stuff, right? Because I show for you guys here, this is what you get in the first place, right? This is the image. Now, because it's the back here, the image actually himself, and that's why you need two images. Like that's why you work non-destructive, Chris. Just say the word the way you mean it. You need to move this image because initially that's what you're gonna see. Pretty much that's what you're gonna see. Hold on a second. It's gonna come here. This is the triceps, like the triceps area. You're gonna see that much out of it from the back. So basically what I'm saying is from the back you're gonna see that much, but from the front you see this part here, right? Because it's different angle on his arm. So when I show him, like, I mean, this is one image. This is easy. You just show him this, and the guy, the bro is gonna be like, "Yo, bro." You'll be like, "Yo, bro," and it's sold. Why you have that thing in there? Hold on, something is there. What's that line there? Why is that line there? You know why is the line there? Because I have this one here. Is that? No, hold on, hold on. Yes, 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 because you have this one. But why this one is here? Hold on a second. Oh, that's why. What's the other arm? Well, something is missing, my friends, and that. Oh, it's this image. But why this image? Hold on a second. Oh, because it's not the same arm, you idiot. No. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on a second. Hold on, hold on. My friends, don't be like this. There you go. GB. Cool. And no, now we're talking. All right. And now we talk to this. Man, all this. What's going on, my friends? What did I do? Something. You know what? I can do whatever the fuck, man. There you go. I don't even know why I'm worried so much about stuff I shouldn't worry. But I tell you one thing though. Mm-hmm. 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 There you go. Put your head together, Chris. You're better than this. I am better than this, he said. There you go, my friends. My bros. There you go, my ninjas. My ninjas. These are my ninjas. So there you go. So that's how you're gonna go and sell to your client the image. And that client is gonna love it because already you show him and the job is done. The question is gonna be, can you tattoo this on me? And you're gonna say, yes, I watched a YouTube video. Perfect. So that's important. Never flip a portrait over, flip the guy's arm. If you want a portrait on the right arm, don't do it, or whatever it is, don't do it. Don't do that, because when you flip over, it changes a lot on the image. I show what happens again. You transform, it loses the value, man. It loses the value. It's just not. It's just a person doesn't look the same, and that's a fact, you know. Cool. Let's go back to see my face here. To see my face. All right, my people, my ninjas. So far, that's how we learn. So far, that's how we learn. I think we learn a lot. I think we learn good. We learn perfect. We learn like we never did before in our lives. But it's a lot, man. And I show the stencils, and that's for today. And what's this for today? Because tomorrow I'm trying to do the stencil. I show exactly how I prepare my stencil and how is this. It takes a long time. That's what I'm telling you. It's gonna get to a point, then you have to go back and forward. Any questions, any things, any that. I'm gonna have a file with this. I'm gonna put a link into the stuff with a file if people wanna fake skin it with me and have the same file on the computer. So they do exactly same stuff, you know. The same tattoo, same thing, same this, same that, if you want to. Yeah, Photoshop and Procreate. Photoshop and Procreate, I use both. Generally, that's what I'm saying. I don't do stencil by hand anymore. And then again, okay, I still haven't finished the session for today. The printer I got, apparently you can print stuff. And now we go back. Because I'm gonna forget, I'm an idiot, I haven't done the session yet. Let me go back and pay attention to what I'm doing. When I'm saying this, let me screen share this one. All right, share, perfect, thank you. So we come here. Why we need this? Why we need this? Why we need to come back here? Because we ninjas, and ninjas do whatever they want. Well, I tell you why. Because I still haven't done the black and white session. I still haven't done the black and white session. I show you guys how I do my stencils. Right, that's one thing. Now the thing I didn't show yet is this. It's this. So non-destructive. I'm gonna make another copy. Come here. Let me light another cigarette. So I make another copy. And why? When I choose this image, already I know the black and white has a nice value, has the dark, has the highlights, has depth. Like this is in front of you, the light has shining. They have the shadow here under the neck, has the nose, so it jumps out at you. Has has the light from the thing here, from that direction right here. Let me move it here. It's like right here. You have a nice dark light, dark light, dark, and then you have a nice blending, smooth blending here, super soft. You have the highlights here, the depth you have. So basically, it has a lot of this one has a lot of information, and I love it. And it gets super smooth, so it gets very. This is gonna be a super mega challenge, and the more you zoom in, because you're gonna look here. If you really look around here, to do a portrait, and it doesn't matter, like in realist, to do realist tattoo, you need to pay attention to this. Like this is not a line, man. You need to build those values, those things. You see, like all these things to make thick. That's how thick it is there. That's how wide. That's whatever. Look at this crazy color. This crazy color, to achieve this crazy color, is gonna be madness. But when I pick this one specifically, because I know it looks good in black and white. And that's really important when you make a research. And this one, as I said, I want to make it black and white and color. But this one right now, I have to make it black and white because of the stencil sake of it. So I have a copy layer here. And what I do, I come to my black and white. The black and white already looks cool. Already looks nice. Already looks natural. Look at the skin tones, how natural they are, man. Look how beautiful the transition is. And this painter knows what the fuck is going on. But for a tattoo, we need to we need to accentuate stuff, right? Let's see what else. This is the colors. It has a Now, if you really want to be cool when you go to school, you do this. You come to group like this copy here, and then you do a color balance again. Now, why the color balance does? Because individually, don't even worry. The black and white, you just basically reds, yellow, green, blah, 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 right? So it's no green. It's a lot of yellows in here. You manipulate the yellows, you manipulate the reds. It's a lot of reds. So you can actually manipulate a lot of this. And this is important. When you do black and gray, you do need to accentuate. We're going to go to that part another day with the black and white when we're going to tattoo black and white. Now we're going to go tattoo color. Probably we should tattoo black and white. I don't know. Color, whatever. So basically, you have all this. It's only that much you can manipulate. But then again, if you go to color balance right here, the color balance right here, you can add on different values. And when I say that, so right now, right here, it's super, man, this is beautiful. Even for black and white, I told you, man, for black and white, this is phenomenal, man. It's phenomenal. It's actually, it is the best. But you can accentuate different stuff here. You see the way? And it changes the physiognomy of the human, man. But I can make things darker if I wanna, like right now, I need this. When I tattoo black and white, I'm gonna need this part. I don't need it to be too bright. Like, so I need to pick up my stuff here. And that's what I'm doing. Right now, I like the way it has enough darks here and has lights. So that's with that one. Let me see what else it does. It brightens up more here. I can see more lights here. And this is the way I do my session when I prepare my work. It is like that. Unfortunately, it takes a long time, but this is my steps. Cool. Now we have this one here. Again, I still have a problem with that part here, that finger. That finger still bothers me. But that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Why? Because you come to levels again. And levels, they are good. Go back to levels here. And I show another trick, and that's important. Let's make it like this. And so now you have this one here. So if I put those two things, and if I want to print this one, let's say we don't know, I told you the new printer I have, the inkjet thing. I could print this on the Stencil and it prints exactly the same stuff, but still it's too much. Let me take these things off. And then with this one, I'm going to open another on top of it. I work crazy, bro. I work crazy. Levels, more levels on top of these levels. More levels on top of these levels. So this already, I cannot make, literally I could make my stencil to print out like this. I have all the maps here, man. I have all the maps. And now I know this is a lot of dark. So for instance, I'm focusing on this. I will come here and then I open a layer mask here. And then I choose the brush. And then I start to match. I'm gonna come to opacity. Let's say flow. Let's make it very low, opacity. And for instance, I don't like this brush. I need a soft brush. There you go. That's nice soft brush. You see the way it blends nicely now? So basically, let me come here. Because what I do right now, I want to kind of push in front things I really want. What I really want is this part here. There you go. So basically the information is still there, but I want to kind of bring in front the fingers I was talking about. All right, my friends. Cool. And I want to kind of even around the hair here. And this is with the mouse. And with the mouse is a little bit harder, but I still kind of push it out things I need. I like it a lot. All right. No, the size bigger, man. Oh, harness? No. The size bigger. That's me singing in the background. There you go. Now, when I want to print this one, it's too much black on the hair. When you want to print it straight up on a printer, let me look a little bit over. It's gonna stuck the printer. So I know all this information is here. Anyway, so now I have pretty much I can print this one just like this. Just like this. But if I have one of those printers, the inkjet one, the new one, which I'm gonna set it up, I just still gonna lighten up information. And there you go. All there. It's not necessary to print so much black. You just lighten up. Or It's another way to do this. You're gonna come here to the lasso tool. And with the lasso tool, you kind of draw very kind of fast. I mean, I'm not gonna, hold on a second. Come on, D. I'm not gonna spend much time with this. Usually with the pen, it's a lot easier. All right. There you go. And then selecting verse. There be a quote actually. Cut. Copy. Cool. Why it's important? Check this. So now I have two layers here. You don't gonna see them right now. But if I affect this one right here, we can, this one, the details, you see the details here? So, I mean, this is, I'm doing very fast only to kind of explain how it works. But right now I have that group here, the details ones. If I want darker lines, I'm gonna double click on it. And when you double click on it, it opens this thing here. And then you go to, I show what happens here. Stroke. Ooh, let's see how stroke does. It doesn't do stupid thing because actually it's not, that's for lines, you idiot. Cancel. Contour, no. Padded overlay, no. Cancel, doesn't matter. I'm gonna do this then because I can do a lot of other stuff. I can choose the block here, select similar, and then I'm gonna layer via copy. And that's what's in there. Oh, that's how much selected. Nothing. Didn't select shit, my friends. Didn't select shit, my friends. Anyway, that's one way to do things. That's one way to do things fast. And this is just doing things fast. Time to save time. But everything is prepared. And for black and gray, already I have a nice levels. Let me bring the levels down. I have a nice black and white photo, but actually I can play around with this one a little bit now. So when I do this, I'm gonna come back to curves right here. Curves. I set curves, and then I can bring stuff up. Let me make it smaller. I can bring stuff up and down, up. So I can make it more. Let me bring this one higher and this one lower. Bang. Let me play around here. This could be. There you go. So that's actually to map something. And if I'll tattoo it, probably I'll tattoo it like this. So that much dark. And when it heals, it should heal like this. Right? So that's how it should look. You see, already you see how much it shows you the depth here, more depth, more features here, which is actually breaks and parts here. If you pay attention to this piece, for instance, you have different, even on black and white, you see you have whiter, darker, like it's a lot of layers. From here to here, we have from basically from here to here, you have 4 shades from here to here. From here to here, you can put another 2 shades. So actually no, 3 shades, 1, 2, 3, 3 shades from here to here. You have 3 shades. So that's how you have to work on three tones here, the 3 tones of black. But here you have another 2, like super black and then darker than all of them here. So right here on this area, it's 5 tones. And then you have like pitch black tone, which is actually more like here, not even here. And then you have the white, the highlights or skin color. That's how you prepare your black and white stencil. And this is probably I'll tattoo like this to actually look like this when it heals. So if I tattoo it like this with that kind of depth and that kind of tones, when it heals the way I explained to you guys, it's lighten up, it's gonna be like this. Thank you so much, my friends. That's how we roll. We don't black and white, we don't colors. Tattooing, we're gonna tattoo color or black and white. I don't know what's first. Probably black and white. It's nice to kind of warm up. Probably we should do black and white. It's all the same to me personally, but probably it's kind of good to do black and white to warm up, and then color. Color is intense, man. Color is gonna take a few good sessions. This one should be done still in break-in session because I'm not gonna work like, to me, for the size I have it here, for this size right here, let me do this on black and white too. Actually, you know what? Let me show you this, the trick I showed earlier. So you have the black and white, hold on a second. You have the black and white color balance. We have them here, right? So if I select them and put them in a folder, right now, I just bring my folder here and I do this. And that's, there you go, job done. Job done, my friends. It's exactly something, same thing, same thing, same thing. So yeah, that's exactly. So if I tattoo black and white on the fake skin, it's gonna look like this, which is actually looks pretty amazing if you ask me. Like turbo amazing if you ask me. And that's not even a multiply. There you go. That's how it should look. That's how it should look, my friends. But then again, as I explained earlier, we can tattoo darker on this one. Let me put this one darker. Oh, that's already start fucking around. Anyway, let me show my little face. We talk a little bit, and then I'm gonna go to the pool or fishing or one of those things, man, or one of those things. Hi, my friends. Hello, hello, hello. I'm back like a real ninja right here. Cool. Let's see what's going on, what questions we have, what answers we give, and then I'm out because we done already a good session. I thought you would learn something, guys. But then again, this is the light version of this. Is only preparing the actually file for your tattoos and for your client to show how it looks on their skin. And still a lot, still a lot. But that's basically that's what I do with all my tattoos, and even preparing stencil. But then I go more into depth when I actually start accentuating things on how I do my stencils. Let's read some comments. All right. But ink, I like curves. I like curves too. I'm lost. Ink Essling, I'm lost. Bro, that's why you have to rewatch the video, man. It's all about, I'm telling you, that's exactly the thing. Those things that, I mean, again, all this I teach you, there's on YouTube. There's a lot of trillions of YouTube videos. It's just the way I work for my tattoos. And it works for me. And I mean, I show you in the long run, but this basically it's just when you learn this is just in 5 minutes or 10 minutes. When I prepare some work like this, to me, I spend 10, 20 minutes max. I spend a lot of time researching. But then when I do this kind of on Photoshop, I do it really fast. And then from there, I go more into depth. But this is how I prepare. I know if it's working. I know that image, if it doesn't work black and white, I choose another one because you can't. I try to manipulate as much as I can because the information I see, that's the information I put on the people's body. And I cannot actually, if the poor quality, I try to enhance the quality of the picture, but it's not, doesn't work. I say, thank you, and bye. That's usually it is. And you get lost because, of course, you don't have any experience, but the more you repeat what I done, you're gonna actually learn it. Yeah, man, it's all about Photoshop. It's again like one thing I use for tattoos. That's what I'm saying. This session is for tattoos. I work with people. They use Photoshop for designing and for actually animation, like, and they go deep into stuff, man. It's too much. That thing is too much. Whatever I show, this is the very light version of how to work and very on point about tattoos. There's absolutely on YouTube. There's like trillions of tons of tutorials, man. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. My the Verizon one. Yep, he actually does. Yep. He used. I mean, again, everybody uses Photoshop, man. It's weird. That's why this industry and all the realist tattoos evolved so much. It's exactly because actually they did. They did actually. They did. People start working with Photoshop and on digital more, and that's how you can actually prepare your work onto tattoo what you see. And that's, I mean, Photoshop is using realism. You can't really. I mean, listen, you still can put that clean foil on it, and you trace it, and then you put another thing. But this is not even the composition. I still haven't gotten Photoshop on the composition when you can add on images, edit images. Probably I should do one tomorrow then. But I mean, if that, so they can edit images. What happens with that? We put image over top of the image, on top of image, on top of image, on top of image, on top of image, and the basics is the same. And I show right now, actually, while I'm here, let me see if I still have those. Yeah, let me show you something while I'm here, because I'm still talking about this. May as well show you what I'm talking about. Cool. So, for instance, you have this image, right? And I just want to show you this because it's kind of easier to talk about it. All right, so you have this image. So might have my image here, which now if I move it, you're gonna see what I'm doing. So for instance, on this one, you see a lot on tattoos, and that's why Photoshop, you can do it on Photoshop. So for instance, I want this part here, right? And I show why. This one here, copy. Let me deselect this one. So you have this part here. So on Photoshop, I want to do one of those. You see all over the place, one of those images when people do this. And it says, oh, that's creepy, cool. We do this, and that's why Photoshop is useful. That's why I'm saying you can start up one of those layers. And you see the thing, whatever I do now, I show you earlier. It's the same process, it's the same thing, it's the same. Nothing changes, man. Nothing changes. The basics are the same. On you. Oh, my opacity. You see my opacity and my flow. There you go. Huh? Oh, my friends. So, so. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh my. Control Z. That's what you have to see what I done now. So basically right now I'm working on the layer himself, Control Z. You have to press on this one here, on the mask layer. My friends. There you go. There you go, my ninjas. Yes, 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 yes. Now, that's exactly what you use Photoshop for. And when you can do this, you can give her another hand. If she wants another hand, we come back here. And you can do whatever you want, when you want it, how you want it, because you can. That's the beauty about Photoshop. Copy. Let's go back here. We can make it larger. There you go. All right. And now she's a three hand. Go back to your layer, Chris. We need a masking layer. X. So that's what Photoshop does, man. Just give her more fingers, actually. She has plenty of fingers. Nobody wants to go out with her. Anyway, my friends. That's how we are. So far, so good. So that's why Photoshop is good, man. Photoshop is phenomenal. Photoshop is, I don't know why my screen froze. Jesus Christ, what's the story with the screen, my friend? Don't tell me my internet is no good because you're full of shit, my boy. Sushi Cafe. My screen froze. Can you believe that? Let me see. All right. Okay, cool. So it didn't froze. It didn't froze. It didn't froze. It didn't froze. All right. Cool. Anyway, refresh the screen. I did. Perfect. Thank you. So this is Photoshop, man. And in that's exactly what I'm saying is the Photoshop you can use and you can manipulate, you can in any aspect. And that goes beyond realistic tattoos. You can add on from Japanese work to anything. You wanna have a flower on top of a dragon, on a fish, on a castle, on a this, on that, on whatever it is. That's why Photoshop. And the base, whatever I show you on this session, the base is the same. If you know all the stuff I show now, which is only like probably 10, 15, 20 kind of commands and things, you got it. You got it. Pretty much you got it. You got it. You don't. You don't. You know your Photoshop enough to actually be work to make composition for tattoos and to prepare your work for tattoos. And this is simple. This is you watch over a few times and you learn it. And you end up with a 3 eyes, 2 hands, 3 eyes girl on your bed. But pretty much, yeah, it is like that. How do you like the session? Let me look at some comments and then what do you think, guys? We should do black and white first or color? Probably we should do black and white. I'm guessing only because we warm up and actually even in the theory we cover the. But if I do black and okay, so I need to buy one of those a pound of flash. Then there you go. No, we do color and black and white. The black and white I'm gonna do on the cheapest one, the Chinese one, which is very hard. So we're gonna bend some needles. That's cool. And because I know regardless it's easier, and then the color one we're gonna do on the good stuff. We got this. We got this, my friends. We got this. Let me read some comments here, and then any questions, put them now before I start doing my stuff. Let me use the restroom for 1 trillionth of a millisecond, and then I'll come back and read comments. Leave anything. What do you guys suggest? Black and white? I think we should go for black and white. Everything is there. The composition is nice. And actually, we're gonna do the one with 2 eyes. Let's make it creepy. I don't know. Do it? Yeah. And then we do the color one to represent the same. So the 2 eyes, the one I designed now, the 2 eyes, we're gonna be the black and white one, the creepy, weird one. And then the color one, I'll be back in 1 trillionth of a second. I think I put myself again. Okay. Your ninja is back. I'm back, my friends. I'm back. Let's see what comments we have. Let's see what we're doing, and let's see what we're making. Okay. Let's see what we have here. Adrian, I use both Photoshop and Procreate, amazing programs for Stencil and create projects on your client. Stencil is the #1 on tattoo work. Absolutely, I always say that. And then again, there's another app on iPad. It's called photo something. I need to look on the iPad. That's really, really, really good. Actually, works better with larger Photoshop files when you transfer the files. And I like that one a lot because sometimes, let's say, like this, like right now, whatever I did, I have lots of layers. Procreate, I think, doesn't get more than 2-3 layers. You can't even import folders. So that one imports the groups the way I have it on Photoshop. So it does that. So yes, good session. Thank you, my sir. Thank you so much. Okay, if you burn out before the tattoo from stenciling, it makes me happy when I get in going. Absolutely, it does that. Good session, thank you. Sir, Injo would print that really nice. Too much moving with the small details on the pocket jet. Yes. I agree with that. The pocket, but when I do the stencil part, I'm gonna actually try on both of them. By then, I'm gonna have set up my printer, so we see exactly how it prints, and we're gonna see, because that's gonna be another session. Welcome, sir. Welcome, sir. Welcome, sir. Congratulations, Ninja. Thank you so much, my brother. Thank you guys for help. Thank you so much, my brother. Ink I Sling. Bro, you're gonna get your shit. You need to. I mean, you are an amazing artist, man, and then it's good, it's good. She does the hand job. She does the hand job with all these 20 million fingers. I want to have her in my side. On my side. Mm-hmm. All right. Refresh the screen, work for me. Yep. I need a drink. There you go. That's why I need a drink right here, sir. Next him from the ghost. Thank you so much, Chris. All right. So I think, my friends, I think I covered a lot, and I think we had an amazing session. Beautiful, I would say, super productive. If you can learn one thing at a time, one trick at a time, whatever I show you, in time you're gonna actually, every time you learn something else, you put in practice, and then it's gonna happen. Today I teach you a little bit. I don't think so. It's a lot. I mean, personally, to me, it's not a lot of information. It's just the way. It's a lot of repetition of information, so it's very easy to learn. But again, this is my basics, man. This is my basics. This is the way I work all the time. This is my basics, and this works for me, and that's why I teach you the way it works for me and how I figure out it works for me in the fastest way, and to get the most out of a picture and to make it usable. All right, guys. Thank you so much. I hope you appreciate my session, and see you next time. Could be tomorrow, could be mañana, or could be the after tomorrow. And doesn't matter what day it is, it's still gonna be a good day. As long as we are alive, man, I think we're doing good. We're doing good. We're doing beyond good. We're doing amazing. We're doing superb, and we're doing as it should be done. So this was Photoshop for tattoo tutorials. Photoshop for tattooing. Peace out, guys. Man, this mic, it's the shit. I want to actually see how it sounds on my computer, not on my music studio. I'm gonna make some beats in a second. Drink it like it's hot. What the fuck? Yeah. Anyway, yeah. All right, ninjas. Oh, this is nice actually. I don't know what I'm drinking, but it's nice. Have a nice, beautiful, superb, amazing, phenomenal day. Don't drink and drive. I drink, but I don't drive. That's the beauty part. And enjoy. Any questions? Leave questions after I finish with this. Put questions down. Put comments. Put whatever you want to know, man. And listen, are we gonna do black and gray first or color? I think we should go black and gray. See you next time, brothers. Thank you. Have a nice, beautiful, amazing, superb, perfect, turbo day. Peace out, my ninjas.